Oh, for fuck's sake, guys, give me 2 minutes. Oh my God, come on in. Where are you? Let's be having you. The Bacon Brigade. Assemble! Mrs. P, can I have some water, please? Or an iron for a hot coat or something, please. Thank you. Yes, what's going on, everybody? It's the Flying Pig here on Flying Piginator with another cheeky little video for you. We are here finally. Sorry about that, guys. Few technical difficulties getting going here today, but we are now live. What's all that flashing going on my TV? They're trying to give me a fucking epileptic fit, these twats. In between fucking the start of the game and the adverts and shit. What are they doing, mate? I hate adverts like this, dude. You can see on my face the flashing going on. The fuck are they doing to me, mate? Why do they do this? Here, have some free epilepsy with your game of football. The fuck's that all about, mate? Anyway, guys, how are we all doing tonight? Thank you very much for joining us. Let me turn these lights up. I have an epileptic fit over here, guys. Bloody inducing some sort of seizure over here, guys, these twats. On Channel 4. Anyway, what's going on, everyone? Thank you for joining us and getting in here for the live show. England versus Finland, away from home. Oh, yes. Tony K, what's good? Duke of Rodtown, Zip. Daz Salford getting in raw, lad. Stephen Shipman, let's be having you, lad. Stay Gold, James, Aaron. Yes, indeed. Sin Games, you legend. Do as Sin Games says and give us a repost. The link is pinned at the top of the chat. Give us a repost there if you're on x.com and help us get to 1 million reposts. Thanks. Also, smash that like button at the start of this stream, guys. Give us a big thumbs up. Let's get 169 likes on this stream immediately. Oh, yes. Sanjay Ramatar, what's going on? Scoojo, Alex Core, Arn, thank you so much, you legend. Trodge, Tony K, Wobbly Banana, Emily, Dirtman, Andy Gorsden as well. Let's go, lad. That's true. Sin Games, Andre Santos, Freedom Journey, Bruce McIntosh. Yes, Sully Griffin, what's going on? Andy Corkin Hansen. Oh, shit, the game's about to kick off already, is it? Guys, hang on, we're going to get the timer up top right. It's underway, guys. Not much time to funny around before the kickoff tonight from me, my bad. There it is. There's the timer up in the top right-hand corner. Sync up with us if you can. England playing in the blue tonight and Finland in there in the white strips themselves. So we're in our away colours, and it's not so much blue, is it, as it is like battleship grey, you know, this particular kit. But whatever. Yeah, nice one. How you doing there, Stay Gold, Andre, and Andy Corkin Hansen. Charlie Nutt getting in there. Yep, let's have a look at the score predictions then. So, first of all, my thoughts on this one is England are going to get the job done. We'll have some sort of reaction from the game the other day where we were proper gash-tastic. I think we'll see a bit of a better display. We are a much better side in terms of on paper against these Finns. I'm going for 2-0. 2-0 England here on the road. What are you guys saying? Have your say, get your thoughts and opinions in. I'm going 2-0 England. Big ups there, Mr. Daniel, for being a member for 20 months. Yes, dude, thank you so much. Big ups to Mr. Daniel there, 20 months, a legend of the channel. Big up. Thank you, Daniel, for supporting the show, my son. Zane Liassi, how's it going? Thanks for the super chat. Would you take Carsley as United manager? I mean, I would take Carsley as United manager, to be fair. United Airlines manager, maybe, but not Manchester United, no. I mean, he would be a shite choice for a Man United manager, yes. Just like he would be a shite choice for permanent England manager. It's not that he doesn't have potential to be a great coach or whatever, but I think he's done sort of like caretaker jobs at club level, and then he just like managed the under-21s and stuff. So he doesn't have the experience required. So no, definitely not. What's up there, Hannah Walker? Stephen Munro. Yes, dude. Nah, I am actually pretty snotty today, mate. Not good, not good. Little bit snotty today, yeah. Hey, what's up there, Solly Griffin? Thank you for the super chat. Big win for the US last night. Potchball is here. Potchball. I can't imagine what that would be, to be fair. Potchball. It sounds shite, to be fair. But a win's a win, isn't it? Let's go. Wonder, what's up there? How you doing, Wonder, you legend? The Honest Tiger. Kieran, Ting Momentum. Andre Santos, UK Strain says 1-0. We got 3-1 from Robert. Gordon's going for 3-2 to the Finns. Finland 6-0. We're going to lose 2-1. Nah, we're going to have a response this time out, guys. We've got some quality on the pitch. Harry Kane's going to bag one here. You know, 1-0 England win with a penalty. Yeah, Trent is playing left back, mate. Yeah. So these are the team lineups here. I'll just pop them up on the screen, guys. That's the team lineups right there. Let's go through that real quick. So England set up seemingly is back to a 4-2-3-1. Seemingly. Let's see how we actually line up. But Henderson in goals. Alexander-Arnold playing left back. Stones, Gahey, Walker on the right. Rice and Gomez, Angel Gomez that is, in the middle of the park. Grealish on the left. Bellingham in the number 10. And Palmer and Kane. That is the lineup there from England today. It's a much stronger looking lineup, to be fair, from compared to the last game. I think just because we need to try and, you know, even though it's just really some guff, Nations League guff nobody gives a guff about. Obviously, we were so shite last time out against Greece. You've got to have some sort of response here, don't you, really? So, yeah, bit of a, you know, strong look side here. Nice one. Thank you, Lily Gamer, for getting in here with your highlighted member comment. 32 months a member of the channel there. Let's go, Lily. Thank you so much. How's you tonight? 32, hashtag 32 for Lily, everybody. Lily Gamer getting in here raw. Big ups to Lily there. Nice one. How's you going? Yes, indeed. Oh, yes. 5-0 to England, you reckon? 2-2 says Brucey, baby. Nice. Yeah, that's crazy, Lily. 32 months a memberess of the channel. That is awesome. Ulster says Pep to take over England. I mean, if he does leave City, if he's available. I mean, if City get found out for being the cheating bastards that they are, and they get relegated down to the fucking Conference League, and then Pep leaves because, let's face it, just another rat jumping ship, then, yeah, I suppose, mate, he obviously would be pretty decent. But I don't know, really, because the thing is with Pep Guardiola, although he's a stylistic beast, and his teams play fantastic football, and he's just kind of like changed the way football's played over the last 15 years in a boring way. But because he's done that, like, I don't know, he kind of needs the best of the best of the best, doesn't he? He needs to go into a team with some of the best players in the world. He needs to go into a place where he can just buy all the missing pieces of the puzzle that he needs. He can buy 16 wing-backs if he needs, etc. Like, that's what he does. So I don't know if he would actually be able to do that with a team like England. I think he needs resources and just to be able to sign whoever the fuck he wants to sign, to be able to actually get the best. He's a luxury manager is what I'm saying. He's not a manager for the trenches, I don't think. Hello there, Kate Cadet. I know, playing with a double pivot away to Finland. What is going on? Kate Cadet, it's classic, isn't it? It's classic, mate. Well, we tried something different last time out, some 4-2-2-2 cock and ball formation, and that's exactly how we played, like a bunch of cock and balls. So I think he's gone back to type, reverted to type here. Yeah, we're playing Southgate tactics, mate. There you go, Philip. Precisely. Great players, just need a top coach, and you never know what we could achieve. William Reedy, you broke your chair playing Weekend League. Oh, no, William, that's gash. It's, how many wins do you get? I managed to get 8 in the end. DJ Superfly Guy, what's going on? Yes, guys. Zippy, thanks, Zippy. Oh, hello, Zippy. Zippy's been a member here for 6 months. Hope you're well, 3-0 to England. Not too bad, thanks for asking there, Zippy. How's you, dude? Thanks for being a member 6 months, dude. And Daz Salford's been a member for a whole year as well, lad. Get in there, Dazster. You're a fucking beast. Daz Salford 69, thank you so much. Much appreciated there. Big up to yourself. Oh, Zippy, where's Bungle? Oh, my goodness me. Finland almost score early doors. Early chance goes to the Finns. Shot comes across goal. Oh, Mrs. P. I've got no volume on my telly. No volume on my TV. Can you do us a favour? Can you go to the TV set-top box in the lounge and can you pull the HDMI cable out of the back, please? And sorry? You don't know what one that is? It's the HDMI cable that's in the back of the set-top TV box there. All you do is you pull it out and then put it back in again, Sheen. The HDMI cable! Which one is it? It's the HDMI one! It's in the back of the set-top box! There's 4 cables, but there's only one HDMI cable! It's the HDMI! Daz Salford, big ups, by the way, being a member for 12 months, you absolute legend. Zamiasi says, why Indios no sack Tenar? Confused or not? I'm confused. I'm very confused. What is that all about? I don't know why they haven't sacked him, mate. It's bizarre. It's quite strange, that. Yeah, it is odd. I don't know, seeing games. Kind of think we've got turd that won't flush settings with that guy, but you never know. Yeah, that's right, Cake and it's boring, isn't it? Morning, Orlando. What's happening? Berber lad, how you doing today as well? City can win games 5-0, Cake, and I'm still bored as fuck. So true, isn't it? It's so true. That's it. The way that Pep's teams play. It's like that horrible sort of like boring possession, you know, fucking nullifying, smothering, gash. Nothing fun about it. It's just like, we're going to outbore you.
Hey, everyone.
You all right, Sheeny?
I don't know which one.
You don't know which one it is, so I actually have to get up and do this, do I?
I'm sorry.
You can't go to the back of the set-top box, which is clearly on the floor there at the moment, in the lounge,
Which
with a
one
wire
is
in the
it?
back.
Which
There's
colour one?
There's an HDMI cable going in the back. I can't remember black. It's a
They're
fucking
all
HDMI
black.
cable. Yeah, they're all black. It's an HDMI cable. It goes in the back.
Oh, well, I don't know. I end up putting at the wrong one, and then you go.
It goes in the back of the set-top box. It is the one that's an
wonder,
HDMI cable.
But they all look very similar, and I'm not the most tech savvy.
You don't have to be the most tech savvy. You just need to know what an HDMI cable is, guys.
Tell me what it looks like.
Yeah, it looks like
Isn't
that
it?
one, you see, except it's not
That
that
looks
colour.
the same.
What?
That looks the same as all of them.
It's a wire, yeah.
Oh, I don't.
Okay, I don't even need volume anyway. It's just I prefer to have a little bit of volume, but I don't need any volume. Whatever. Zamiasi, thank you for the super chat. Says 30 bet you draw with Brentford. Oh, hang on a sec. Bellingham, great chance. Cuts inside, shots on goal, blocked. Out behind for a corner. Zane, yeah, go on then, mate. Of course, I'll make a bet with you. I'll make £1 million bet with you if you want. There's no point really making bets with you, though, Zane, because you don't pay your debts, mate. Do you know what I mean? I have to send Rico and Nico round yours in a bit, mate, with a baseball bat, sir. You don't pay up, lad, so what's the fucking point? Do you know what I mean? Oh, no, definitely not. Sing games, it's unfathomable, isn't it, mate? Ulf793, thank you very much for being a member for 31 months, my friend. Dropped any more cups, lad? Ulfstar, are you referring to the little accident that I had yesterday? Yeah. Well, you'll be pleased to know that I had to fork out £9 to replace that yesterday, guys. £9 I ordered a replacement for. Fucking shambles. Yeah, City 10, how you doing? Welcome in as well, you legendess. Let's go. How you doing? Welcome in, welcome in. Come on, England. Label the wires pick. I know. That's actually a really good idea. HDMI Pro of the Year, HDMI 1, Mrs. P. Nil. You don't know what HDMI means? Wow, I'm not sure I do actually either now you mention it. I'm going to say high definition media input. No idea, mate, actually, but that makes sense, doesn't it? No clue. Hey, Zamiasi, thank you very much there for getting in here raw, lad. With a super chat. R.I.P. Alex Salmond, a man of conviction, dying breed. Who is that? My bad. I'm sorry. I feel like I don't know who that person is. Let me go and have a look. Politician, economist and television host who served as First Minister of Scotland from 2007 to 2014. Are you bringing politics into this guff as well? Now, R.I.P. though, yeah. Says he died suddenly here, mate. Yeah, R.I.P. My bad. I'm not into politics. I don't know who that is. You know, but fair play to him. Rest in peace. I'm sorry to hear that. That's gash. Zamiasi, thank you for your super chat there, my friend. Let's get some Iron Bro emojis in the live chat there.
Right, Dad, I'm going upstairs and I can't help you with that, but is there anything else you need?
Yeah, I need you to go and take that HDMI cable out of the set-top box in the lounge and then put it back in again.
How long is it? Is it the third
It's the one in the middle at the back. It's in the literally smack bang in the middle of the
the
set-top box.
television?
No, the set-top box that's pulled out at the front. In the back, in the middle, is an HDMI cable. You basically take it out and put it back in. Because it doesn't seem... Gungshi, what's going on, you legend? Yes, dude. Hi, Bacon and hi, Piggy and Brigadiers. Yes, what's going on, Don Gungshi? How you doing, mate? Nice one. How's you today? Oh, close. Multimedia interface pig. Oh, that's close, mate. Yeah, not bad. Hi, Simon Hood. What's up? 115 problems winning the Prem 8-1. Interesting. Yeah, I guess one of those 115 problems would be being absolutely demented and jellified in the brain, though, for you in particular there, Mr. Nathan, my son. Okay, thanks, Mrs. P.
You know, it actually says HDMI on that one.
What have you done?
Have I not? That says I pulled out the HDMI one.
Oh, for fuck's sake, mate! What's... No, I know, yeah. Oh, you put it back in, though, yeah?
No.
Fucking hell. I said...
You didn't tell me to put
I
it
did!
back.
I said literally, guys, smash a one if you heard me say that. I said to pull it out and then put it back in again.
I didn't hear
I
you
did say that. I didn't say
but
pull it
I
out.
just
What
heard
would
you
that
say pull it
achieve?
out.
That's just going to achieve
So I've got to
darkness.
put it back
That's
in
not
again.
going to achieve anything. You've got to put it back in. You've got to put it back in. Thank you, Rock of Bolton, very much indeed there for the super chat. Says high definition multimedia interface. Respect. Respect. I will remember that. And I will take that with me to my grave, lad. Okay? I don't know if we've scored. Don't know if there's a game on the go. I can't see it right now, guys. Apologies. Hello, Robotic Maniac. Not too shabby, mate. Just woke up from a little nap. A little bit under the weather, you know. Not too shabby, mate. How's you? Yeah, I did say it, didn't I, old 793? I know. There we go, Mrs. P. Thank you. And there's still no fucking volume, guys. There's still no bastard volume. Oh, it's just bollocks. You know, what I would do ordinarily here is I would turn off the set-top box and then turn it back on again. And that solves the problem. But I feel like this is one of those situations where that's asking Mrs. P too much to do. You know what I mean? It's not worked, Mrs. P. So what I would advise... Okay, on the front of the set-top box is a little button. It's a tiny little button on the left, and it's an on and off button. Now, if you go and press that on and off button, right?
Stop being so condescending.
No, I'm not being. It will turn off, okay? And then you wait a few seconds, and then lo and behold, you have to press it again, and it comes back on.
So say it again. I press it off, and then wait, and then press it off again.
Super. Correct. You press it off, wait a little while, and then put it back on again. Harry Kane in the box. Grealish. Bellingham. Oh, we've given the ball away. Also, if you've got a box of tissues, Mrs. P, because I'm a snotty individual over here, and I'm using toilet paper at the moment, and it's going to give me Andrex schnoz. Oh, nice one, Rocket Bolton. You cheated and Googled it. Nah, thank you very, very much for watching it. You're a fucking legend. Gungshi, no fake scores. Yeah, give him the old digital Glasgow kiss. Gungshi, if they're putting some fake scores in here. It's a disgrace. Entering standby. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's turned off, so that's a good start. Hey, Sean Nettleton, thanks for being a 40-month member of this channel. You're saying 2-0, Trent and Cole, Tuchel next in line. I can't believe Tuchel strongly considered to be the next England. There we go, Mrs. P. Yes! Get in there, let's get some applause emojis in there, guys, for Mrs. P. Come on, Mrs. P, it's working. We've got volume, it's back on. You're a beast, love. Get in there. Thank you.
You're so condescending.
I'm not condescending. I'm saying you've done the business, Sheen. I'm proud of you, Sheen.
2 box of tissues that were over there.
I've used them, Sheen.
Blimey, O'Reilly, you've used those clothes. Well, I'll get you another one.
Yeah, good shout, Sean Nettleton. I'm saying Kane and I don't know. Let's go Grealish for the bands. Keanu, Steve, miss you too, my friend. Miss you too. Russell Holden, all good over here. C. Bart, what's good? Oh, lovely, Mrs. P. Thank you very much. Thanks, Mrs. P. You bossed it.
Then. Do you need anything else?
You sarcastic a-hole, says G-Wolf.
What?
Calling me a sarcastic a-hole.
Do you need anything else? You said you sarcastic a-hole.
No, I'm all good.
Okay.
Possible Bluetooth device is paired with your TV. It's all sorted now, Stephen. I don't think it is. I guess it's possible, but I don't think it is. City 10, loving it.
Right, I'll go upstairs.
All right, thanks, Mrs. P. Enjoy. Thank you very much. NSG says FIFA tonight. Yeah, 50-50 at the moment there, NSG, lad.
Bye, legend.
We'll see. A little bit of a snotty individual, mate. And there is Jackie Grealish to make it 1-0. Oh, yes, there it is, guys. Come on, England. Jack Grealish gets it in there. Oh, yes, bottom right-hand corner, well taken. And we could have definitely done with a little bit of that during the Euros, Gareth Southgate, you absolute complete mel. He's always decent for England. Jack Grealish pops up, gets in the Gomez assist as well, Ronnie Dodge. Yeah, let's have a look at this. Angel Gomez pops it through the middle. Yeah, it's a lovely ball. Lovely little through ball. Great vision by Angel Gomez. Nice little peel away run, timed nicely there by Jack Grealish. Very great vision round the corner from Angel Gomez. Yeah, it's a wicked assist. And Grealish does the rest. Excellent finish. It's lovely. 1-0 to England. Get in there, my son. Have some of that. So we're 1-0 up here, guys, against the Finns. Jack Grealish gets the finish, and it's well set up there by Angel Gomez. Come on. Let's go, guys. Yes, mate. 1-0 to the Three Lions. Do you know what I've just seen, guys? We've got 460 people watching, but only 147 likes. You what? That's a Gareth Southgate level of performance here with a like spike, guys. Oh, so we best be getting to 200 just like that, my friends. Give us a big thumbs up. Well, anyway, let's update the score. 1-0 to the England. Come on. Give it Carsley to end of the season. I don't fancy Carsley, guys, long term. Get in there, City 10, yes. Oh, no. Oh, blue-inspired scum. I know, we just cheering on the City scum there. Oh, that kind of feels horrible, actually, doesn't it? Just literally said, go on, Jackie Grealish. Oh, no, I need to go wash my throat out with bleach. Thank you, Kim, for asking for the like spike and Rocker Bolton there as well, you legends. Nice one. What even is the Nations League? Okay, yeah, it's just some extra guff, isn't it? It's a glorified friendly tournament, really. Xander says Southgate or Carsley. What's up, Xander? Honestly, Southgate or Carsley, that's kind of like choosing between AIDS and hepatitis, you know? I guess I would choose hepatitis, to be fair, you know, but I don't want either of those bastards, mate. So I'm gonna say Southgate. To be honest, just because he's actually got the record of getting us to finals and stuff in tournaments. What's Carsley done, mate? What's Carsley done? I mean, Carsley's the HIV in this argument, whereas Southgate's the Hep C. You know, there's a difference. There's a difference anyway. Whatever. Harry Kane showing his muscle, mate. Have some of that bit of 9-on-9 action there. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, Gomez is a tidy baller. True. One game for the fate of the universe. Ten Hag or Southgate to manage your team. One game, Ten Hag. One game, Ten Hag all day. If it's one game, because Ten Hag actually has won some trophies, like, you know, against Man City in the FA Cup final, for instance. That was one game. Would Southgate have been able to win that game? Probably not, pal. So I think I would go with Ten Hag to save the universe, yeah. Big time. Agree. Yeah, Xander says agree. Southgate for United is a better fit. Oh, what we were talking about for United, were we? JJ, how's your Sunday going? It's going, mate. It's going. It's advancing, you know. It is. I'm going to have to turn this heater off now, guys. 2-6. Got a heater on as cold as anything again in the UK now in my garage. Got to do something about that. You know, I'm going to turn this heater off. There we go, there we go. Also, I've just got, like, wearing my thick, fleecy PS5 hoodie or whatever it is. PlayStation hoodie, and it's just, like, got stains down it. But I don't care, you know. Whatever. Right, let's have a cheeky little iron brew, my friends. Yeah. Watching the England versus Finland game. Drinking Scottish beverages. That's how we roll. Yeah. Get some iron brew emojis in there, my friend. Oh, yes. Hey, that's right. They're celebrating with a cheeky deep fried battered kind of in my mouth. And what's you doing with a cheeky deep fried battered melted Mars bar? Hey. It's good stuff. It's good stuff. Yeah, nice one. Really, the OG recipe iron brew is good stuff, mate. Yes, William Reedy's bringing that gash. Simon Hood, no worries, lad. It's cold in Toronto, is it? Oh, I bet. Paul Warburton, what's good, you legend? Let's go, Robbie the Picked. Nice one. England winning the World Cup or Man U winning a treble? Right, well, I mean, you know, you'd expect me to say Man U winning the treble, but I have actually seen Man United win a treble in my life. So I would go England, because I've never seen that. Excuse me. Do I like the international break? Ooh. Super chat. Yeah, I mean, I like the international break as much as I like a break from having sex. You know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes it's good to have a bit of a reset. But ultimately, you're pretty pleased when it starts to get back underway again. You know what I mean? So I would say I'm looking forward to the league football coming back. And the international break is just an unnecessary, unwelcomed break there, isn't it? Don't like it. You should get the real then, not that Iron Brew extra shit. Hey, fair play, no, Iron Brew regular's much better. I agree with you, lad. 100%. But, you know, just happen to have this at the moment, and I'm making do on the Iron Brew Extra there. Xander, thank you again for another super chat there, Xander. Are you saying Southgate's attacking and dynamic style of football wouldn't work at United? Strongly disagree. It'll be great for you guys. Well, I think he might actually be able to get some sort of like solidity. You know, if you think about how his England team played, they were quite good defensively in a lot of ways. You know, we were tough to beat. We got far in tournaments and, you know, tough to beat. It just wasn't entertaining or mesmerising or any real faith to fully like go and take it to teams, you know. It's just more of a sort of very much a measured setup, you know. So he probably would get them organised, but it's not what I want to see, to be fair there, Shander lad. My favourite Scotch whisky? Oh, don't know really, Dad. I don't have much experience with the old Scotch whisky, my friend. Does Monkey Shoulder count? I like a bit of Monkey Shoulder. Is that Scotch? Don't know if it is Scottish whisky or not. Yeah, it sucks. Dante, big up yourself at being a member. 55 months, my son. Dante, what is going on? Oh my God, Finland ball into the box. And that's a decent bit of play by Alexander-Arnold. Sees it out for a goal kick to England. Yeah, what's happening there, Dan? Says, yeah, but the double treble would still beat a World Cup. I mean, look, I personally disagree. I personally disagree. Look, getting the treble again would be absolutely insane, wouldn't it? But I have already seen that happen. So I will die a happy man if I see England lift the World Cup. Whereas if I don't see England win the World Cup, I will not be dying a happy man. You know, I want to see England lift that trophy. That's what it's all about, lad. The dreams. That's what the dreams are made of. Ever since I was a little boy in bed at night, my dad used to tell me stories about the 1966 England team and them winning the World Cup and all of that sort of stuff. And we've never seen it in our lifetime, have we? So I would choose that. I would honestly choose that, even though it'd be amazing, obviously, to see. I mean, what would you guys choose? Would you guys choose a treble with United or the World Cup? To be fair, a treble with United would be insane, especially where we've been after the last 10 years. That would be insane. But I just feel like the least likely out of those two to happen going forward is definitely still England win the World Cup. That's the least likely to happen. I feel like it's still more likely for United to do the treble at some point in the future than England to win the World Cup. Jonathan Lemon, thank you for being a member for 4 months as well, lad. Big up Dante, big up Jonathan Lemon there. Next World Cup's in 2026. It's going to be the longest ever. Yeah, that's right. Loads of teams in it this time, eh? How many teams in it next time out? Yeah, nice one. You would definitely prefer the US winning a World Cup over Liverpool winning a treble. Did you just say US winning a World Cup? Oh, in the women's game. Yeah, fair enough. Treble says the honest tiger. All good, but just introducing the boy to you quietest he's been all day. Oh, let's go, Dante. Welcome into Mini Tay. That is awesome. Dante's recent addition to the Familia. Let's go, Dante. That's awesome. I'll try and keep my language to a minimum there. Nice one. Yeah, I do. Up Paul Town, up the Dolphins, mate. Up the Dolphins Dale, lad. Come on. It's a bit shit about Paul Town, though, because like they've actually finished like top of their league quite a few times in the past, but they don't have the facilities required to join the league above. So they're just always just stuck down in like the 7th tier or whatever it is. They can't get up there. It's pretty gash. Basically play on a school field. Yeah. World Cup, England. Treble with Liverpool all day. World Cup for the country. Yeah, but that's because you've never done it though, Russell, isn't it, lad? World Cup, but you can't disagree with me if you want. Yeah, Ronnie, thank you for subscribing. Jameson or Bushmills? Oh yeah, Jameson's all right. Nice one. Yeah, you know this. 48 months. I know, that's insane actually, Dante, lad. 48 months. 4 years, guys. No, sorry, 55. Getting on for 5 years, mate. Oh, shit, chance for Finland then. Shot on goal, blocked at the back now from Angel Gomez. And they keep it alive, put it into the mixer, but Henderson's there to grab it for England. Alex Walker, what's good, lad? And Raw Aram as well. What's going on? Yeah. Ms. 528, thank you so much for getting in there, Ms. 528, my son. New member, Ms. 528 has re-upped his membership there. Thank you, Mr. Miz. Thanks for becoming a member, mate. Right, hang on. Finland now. Into our box. Shot on goal. Loops over the top towards Dean Henderson's net. But it is well behind now. It's going to be a corner for Finland. Little spell of pressure here from Finland. Miz, thanks for becoming a member there, dude. G-Wolf, I mean, I potentially would. I think he's... Yeah, I mean, don't we have some sort of a clause in that deal where we've got an option to bring him back? But yeah, I think so. I mean, he's obviously a good talent. He's got himself in the England setup. So, I mean, there was a reason we didn't keep him. There's a reason he left. He couldn't break into the team. He couldn't, establish himself at United. But he's gone away. I mean, I haven't watched a lot of him, but by all accounts, he's obviously doing well, getting in England set up, etc. So, yeah, I could see that happening one day. Kate Cadet Piggy, England's lack of trophies. Is it a lack of talent or wrong mentality? Do you think there's too much pessimism that holds England back in the big tournaments? My personal opinion about England, it's never really been about the lack of talent, because if you look at our squads, even since we were little kids, our squads have been fantastic. We've had some truly world-class players in our team, and quite a lot of them all at the same time at times. So I'd say it's nothing to do with the talent. We've got the talent. The problem is, yes, I think there's some sort of national mentality when it comes to football where we are just absolute Billy Bottle jobs, mate. Secondly, I don't think we've had the right leader, the right manager, coach to truly sort of unlock England's true potential. I think somebody, like a Klopp, as I say, or somebody who's got a real attacking, passionate sort of way of managing, I think could probably do the job for us. But I think it's more down to, I don't know, maybe there is some sort of pressure on the England's players' shoulders just from having to carry that mantle of trying to win something since the first time since 1966 for a nation that should be doing better than they have done over the years in those tournaments. There is a certain level of pressure there. I think it's more mentality and pressure than anything else. I think we got class players, to be honest, and we always have done. But we're a bit of a bottle job nation, lad. Yeah, Finland are up for it. Who scored for England? It was Jack Grealish. It was a good take, assisted by Angel Gomez, and Jack Grealish slotted on through very nice. Yeah, same Ulster. Unfortunately, he's just signed some sort of a deal to become like the head of, whatever he's doing. Some sort of like, is he the head of football, or basically head of like football operations, or some guff at Red Bull now? So he's overseeing like a few different football clubs, basically, in the Red Bull brand. So I don't think he's going to be up for it any longer. Apparently he's got a clause, though, if he is offered the Germany job, then he can get out and go and do that. But obviously Nagelsmann's there at the moment. So, yeah. So I don't think that's going to happen anyway. Alexander-Arnold at left back, eh? He's not doing too badly there. Sarah Paget, what's going on? We need to drop Kane and Walker. How is Trent left back? Yeah, that is weird. He's not doing too badly at the moment, but yeah, weird that he's actually at left back, isn't it? I agree with you. Hey, Gary, how have you been, mate? Yes, Gary 1992, you long time Don. What's happening there, Gaza lad? Come on. Everyone, let's say a big hello there to Gary, 1992, everybody. Thank you for that, dude. Wait, Finland on the counter-attack. Watch out, watch out. Shot on goal as well. Henderson stops at his near post. Mate, Gary, 1992, thank you so much, lad. He says, decorating my living room while I'm listening, pig. Big up, bro. Hope you're good there, Gary. What colour are you painting your living room, mate? Or maybe you're not painting it. Maybe you're putting on wallpaper. What colour are you going for there, lad? And beers on the go as well. Lovely. Thank you so much for the super chat there, though, my friend. That's very nice of you, dude. Let's get some Sues in there for him. Get in there, C-Bart. Kyle Walker gave that away. Gash player. Pano Valdez, what's happening, you beast? Yeah, Henderson's a pretty decent keeper. Pink. Do you know what's going on with Jack Grealish calves, guys? They just keep getting bigger and bigger, don't they? Fuck's that all about? Do you reckon he's gone over to Brazil and had like a Brazilian calf lift? Bit of Brazilian calf lift surgery. Do you reckon he's had fat sucked out of his buttocks and injected into his fucking calves. Do you reckon that's what's happening? What the fuck's going on with his calves, mate? His calves look like Popeye's arms. Has he been eating fucking shitloads of spinach before this game or what? Goodness me. Fucking hell. Here's Gahey now. What's up there, Urbano Valdez? Anyway, I'm not doing too bad. I hope you're good. Also, calves bigger than his head. Oh, Declan Rice actually brings it down in the box. Cross into the box. Good touch down there by Declan. But he can't quite get it back under control, and it's out now. Pepsi or Diet Coke? It's got to be the Pepsi for me. In terms of diet drinks, I reckon Pepsi Max is elite. And Pepsi Max Cherry is pretty banging as well. His calves are bigger than my head. Why'd they give Grealish a youth kit? Squats with heavy weights? I don't know about that, Wanda. Do you reckon that's what it is? I don't reckon that's what it is. Surely if he was doing squats with heavy weights, he'd have like a huge ass as well. You know what I mean? He doesn't really have a huge ass. He's just got huge thighs. I'm not so sure about that, mate. I mean calves, sorry. I feel like this conversation's taken a turn. Anyway, Pepsi, yeah, fair play. John Hazeldine, let's go. Jim Watkins, what's up there? VARG as well. 100% checking out his ass. I wasn't checking it out, mate. I'm just saying he doesn't have a big ass, does he? You know, he's not squatting. I don't think the calves are a product of him squatting is all I'm saying. You know? Maybe he's on a bicycle doing a Tour de France every day. Judging by his calves, I'd say that's likely. Just joined the stream. Anything happen? Yeah, Jack Grealish has got an incredible set of calves on him. No, yeah, we scored. Jack Grealish scored. 1-0 to England, mate. Steroids, man, steroids. Yeah, but just specifically for the calves. You know what I mean? Oh. Yeah, we're looking a bit better here on Core Football, certainly from the last game, and that was absolutely embarrassing. I mean, are you up for keeping Carsley, guys? Keep Carsley or get rid? What are you saying? For me, it is get rid. It's not that he's, he's barely had any chance. He's only been here 2 minutes. But I haven't seen enough to think that, yeah, that's the guy that we should be having lead our nation. No, I haven't seen enough. His CV's pretty bang average. Okay, he's had some success, obviously, winning with the under-21s. That's great. But it's the under-21s. It's not the senior side. It's not senior football. It's not senior management. It's different. You need to get the experience if you're going to be England manager. And he doesn't have it. Get rid, get rid, get rid. Subsler, what's going on there, lad? Thank you for liking the video. Yes, Subsler. That goes for everyone. If you're just getting in here, do give us a big thumbs up before half-time. Nice one. Yeah, get rid. Give Carsley until November. Get rid. Are his cars better than his hair? I mean, I leave that up to you to decide there, really. Eddie Howe's the one, Mark Pete. Yes, I really like him. Lee Harris, what's good? Hello, Andrew Roy. How are we playing? I mean, yeah, we've been largely in control. I think, we're definitely more organised in terms of defensively as well. If you look at Finland, have had a couple of decent moments on the counter, but we've managed to hold it together so far. You know, it's quite an even game of football at the minute, though, really. And here come Finland, and they've done us. Shot on goal. Oh, my God, they've nearly fucking scored. Over the top of the crossbar. Dodgy moments. Yeah, as I say, look, on the counter again, Finland causing a few issues. But we're doing okay, mate. We're winning. It's 1-0 England. We've had one really good chance so far, and we've taken it. It's by no means a stellar England performance. Some interesting... Look, Alexander-Arnold shitting it over there. So I don't really understand playing Alexander-Arnold left back. That's even... I'll be honest, that's even just as more... It's probably more confusing to me as when we were playing him in the midfield. Because he's a right back, right? And if anything, he's better at going forward and passing the ball around and, and just getting down the wide areas and getting balls in and stuff. He's better at that than defending. And so now you're asking him to go over on the opposite side of the pitch and be a left back. And I don't think he's even that defensively sound, really. You know, I feel like he gets done. So that is a bit of a strange one for me. Yeah, exactly. You don't mind him as interim, but he's not the future of England. Yeah. G says, if he can be in charge of the big international team and beats them, then why shouldn't he have a crack at it? Well, he's having a crack at it now. Yeah, fair enough. He was given the job. He's given the interim job. He's having a crack at it now. I guess if he was to get this team playing good stuff in a short space and, you know, show real good mentality and everything, he'd get the chance. But this is really, you know, has he really done enough? I don't think he's done enough, mate. I don't think he's done enough. Yeah, that's true, Simon. Kevin Kilban says, Eddie Howe, my balls. What's he going to do? Newcastle are average. My personal opinion is he would get them playing much better football. I mean, if you look at how Newcastle play, if you look at how all of Eddie Howe's teams have played in the past, going right back to Bournemouth or Burnley or whatever before the Premier League even, his teams have always played with the right mentality, lad. Trying to play football, trying to outscore the opposition, you know, and last season, who had the least goals conceded in the league? I believe it was Newcastle United. Like, defensively organised, defensively sound. There's a lot to be said for that, mate. So I actually disagree with what you're saying, mate. I think that he would actually do a lot compared to what we've got because he's a fundamentally sound footballing coach. Like, he can get you to play a certain way and he can coach players into a team, which is important. And he's proven to do that with limited resources also on top of it. I'm not saying he's the best manager since Sir Alex Ferguson, no. But I'm just saying he's a good choice, a good option. He's English for a start. He's an Englishman. It makes sense. He would be a good appointment. Thank you very much there, Grudging Gordon, for subscribing to the channel as well. I appreciate you. Yeah, stability Howe. Howe is good. Yeah, Howe is good. I don't think he's a great, but he's a very good manager, and he also coaches teams to play well. That's what I think. I mean, I don't know. I think that might be a bit harsh, Kevin. Personally, I know they weren't amazing last season, but in terms of, like, organisation, as I say, they conceded a lot less than anybody else in the league. He's up against it because there's, like, 6 or 7 teams that are just better, really, and bigger and better and, you know, have more resources, even though he's got amazing resources there. It's like he's still got to try and catch up those other teams. It's not easy, mate. I reckon he's done a good job there. And also before that, I think he's done a cracking job before going to Newcastle at other teams. So, honestly, I think he's a good coach. Pep for England says the paper's bad news for City. Well, that's true. I mean, that's true. We did beat them in the League Cup final, didn't we? We did beat them in the League Cup final. Fair enough. Minoda, what's going on, you legendess? How you doing tonight? Let's be having you. Rilizard says, who's the goalie? So we've got Dean Henderson in goal. They've got Hradecki in goal. Okay, there's 4 minutes to go until half-time. Pretty boring, mundane game, but about 10 times better than the last game. So, you know, pretty much an improvement here, but still pretty shite. Where did you grow up, G-Wolf? Hey, what's going on there, MFC Realist Dad? Piggy, picture this. City getting done by 115, relegation in January, and where will Pep go? Omar Barada might pull him over. Would you take another bald man? Do you know what? It's a prerequisite for my next manager to have a full head of hair. That's what I think is a prerequisite, mate. Hashtag baldies out, you know? No disrespect. I'm joking. Oh, Jack Grealish, the man with the monster calves, puts it inside. Gotta be your shot or goal by Bellingham. He slips. Oh. Anyway, yeah, anyway, I hope you're good there, Mercy Realist. So, yeah, that's it, really. There's got to be some sort of punishment that happens. I still think that the worst thing that's going to happen to them is probably like a points deduction and a big fine, you know, and they'll just eat that for dinner because, you know, it means nothing to them. But if they do get relegated, if something does happen like that, big punishment-wise, you know, all of their players are going to be up for grabs. Probably, if they do get relegated a couple of divisions, they're not going to stick around and play League One golf football, are they? So maybe you'll see a couple of the Rats jumping ship. Yeah, if you could get Pep, if you could get Haaland, you know, a couple of others, why not, eh? Why not? Why the fuck not? You know? But also, yeah, I don't think it's going to come to that. I think they'll make it go away. You know, they'll make it go away. They'll make it go away. They'll make it go away. You know what I mean? So I think it will happen there. Yeah, what you don't understand is Real Madrid change their manager all the time, but they maintain their success. It's incredible, really. Yeah, well, it is definitely better or easier to do that in the Spanish league when you are it's such a monopoly out there. You know, if you're basically one of the Madrid sides or Barcelona, you just have a massive advantage. I mean, even like, I think Barcelona's like, in fact, they both are, aren't they? Aren't they state funded? So isn't Real Madrid like essentially funded by the crown in some way? And isn't like Barcelona like funded by the Catalonian government in some way and shit like that? I mean, that's puts you in a pretty powerful position within the nation. So that's got something to do with it. But also, yeah, like just from a European standpoint, always successful. Pretty impressive. You're right. It is. Yeah, you're right. Well, I think it's because the standards are so high there. It's like if you don't perform, if you don't have immediate success there, they sack you off, don't they? Well, that doesn't help. Oh, my goodness me. And it's a good effort on goal there, guys. For Kalman, who's got a shot off on goal there towards Henderson. Henderson's seen it all the way, though. Hello there, Marilyn Manson. What's going on? You would love Pep to come to Spurs. Everybody would want him, though.
Get in there, my son.
Yes or no, guys? Would you have Pep at Man United? I'd say no. I'd actually say no. I don't want that guy, mate. He's a boring bastard. And yeah, okay, he wins and he's super successful, but he's already been tarnished by the City scum now. This guy's been standing over in the dugout opposite us, cheating his way to victories against us for years this time. He was supposed to have that guy. No thanks. See you later on, Pep. Go and manage whoever you want else. I'd rather somebody else. He's a City scummer end of the day, guys. He's an absolute City scummer. So... Yeah, he is a great coach, Susan Knowlton. I know that. Tarnished by Manchiti, precisely, Buffalo, yeah. I mean, he wouldn't be the first. He wouldn't be the first manager to manage a rival and manage Man United. For instance, Sir Matt Busby. But it would be strange, though. I would admit it would be strange. Kate says, just think though, Piggy, me and you are over 35. Speak for yourself, Kate Cadet, mate. And real pretty. Oh, right. And Real, pretty much of all. I thought you were saying we're over 35 and real pretty, my son. No. Sorry, my bad. Let's read that again. So just think, Piggy. Me and you are over 35 and Real pretty much have always been top dog in that time. Maybe Barca for a few years under Pep, but other than that, our entire lives, Real have dominated. I don't know if that's fair to say, really, Kate Cadet. Really? In our entire lives, you think Real Madrid have dominated? I mean, they've dominated in Europe. They've got the most, Champions League wins in that time. But I would argue that Barca have had more success domestically in recent years, no? You know, in terms of winning La Ligas and stuff. Over the last 20 years, who's won more, Barca or Real? I would argue it is Barca. I don't know. In terms of La Liga. Because there was that whole successful period with, Pep, and then after him, with Tito, whatever, and then... Yeah, I don't know, actually, but... interesting. But you're right, though. You are right, though. They have been an absolute force in that time, whereas United have dropped off massively. It's hard to keep it going for that amount of time. Half-time, by the way, guys. Let me stop the timer there. Thanks for getting in there at half-time, guys. Hit that half-time like spike on it. Hit the subscribe button if new as well. Click the subscribe down below. Get in the chat. Thank you, Shander says, do you honestly think United can make top four with the best manager in the world, but with Rashford, Cassie and Bruno still at the club? # dreaming. I mean, yeah, definitely, Xander. And if you don't think that they can, then you're a bit of an a-hole, my son. That's right. Of course they could, with the best manager in the world. You've just said with the best coach in the world. Of course they could. They've got hundreds of millions of pounds worth of talent. Bruno Fernandes, if utilised correctly, if confident and bang up for it and in a system he's confident in, probably one of the best players in the world, to be fair. We've also got, fantastic talents that could develop into real top quality players in the future. We've got a lot of good young players. There's definitely a coach out there that could get this set of players playing some boss stuff. 100%. I'm not saying we've got a squad capable of challenging the best ever, like the squad under when we had that 2008 squad with Tevez and Rooney and Ronaldo and stuff like that. Definitely not. But it could be much better than it is now, and we could certainly make the top 4 if it was coached properly. That's, I think, the biggest issue is the fact that the coaching at this side is proper shite. Yeah. It is half-time, Andrew Cross. Yeah, Roy Keane's already been a manager. It's a hard knock life out there for these guys. How many Man United kits do I have? I've got shitloads over the years. Only one this season, though, which is the one you've got in your picture there, lad. That's the one that I got, the third kit. It's a banger, isn't it? But I don't know how many I've got. I've probably got like 15, 20 or something over the years, you know. You'd rather Klopp? I would rather Klopp as well, yeah, but that's even less likely. Would Pep stay with City if they relegate? Oh, do you know what I'd love to see, actually, Sin Games? I'd love to see City relegated, City lose all of their top players, and then he's got to manage them and try and get them up from League 2, right, using players bought from Kettering Town. You know, I'd love to see him do it then. Then he really would impress me. You know, but right now he's just a luxury manager, isn't he? Yeah. Still only 1-0. Yes, it is, Sully. I mean, Bruno's been shite for a while, Alex, but he was great. You know, he was great. What's up, Oliver Novace? Hello there, mystery man. No rage here, boss. Carsley for United. Is that a serious question? A world-class manager would get rid of Rashford day one? Maybe, Shanda. Maybe, yeah, maybe. He's a bit of a headless chicken, isn't he? Either that or they'd actually get him playing good stuff. Missed Kidderminster, says my fan for life. Bit of Kidderminster Town. Kidderminster Harriers. No. Yeah. The FA don't have the bollocks to relegate them. I'm concerned about that, yeah. They just got a lot of money behind them, City. So look what happened the other day in regards to those charges that they were supposedly had levelled at them. You could get a king's ransom for Rashford and Fernandes. You could get a lot from City 10 is yawning it up in the live chat there. Thank you very much for joining us today, though, City 10. What do you make of this whole England guff? I mean, if you're a City fan at the moment, I suppose you've got to enjoy watching England because there is quite an England or quite a City element within the England side. You know, you've got players like Grealish and Foden and Stones, Walker, and others as well in the setup. Whereas United right now have only got 1 or 2 if we're lucky. They will ruin the league. Shitty K non-existent. I forgot even he was even playing actually, Nukic. Yeah, I know. You know, if you're going to play with Harry Kane, you've got to play a certain way, and he's not actually. You are not playing that way. The cheaters will get off with it, probably. Yeah, Shitty should go do the Super League and get out of our league. Love that. Don't think he has Buffalo. I forgot he was even playing. Nice, John Vallandigham. What's going on? US had England on TV. My wife said, put Piggy on. Thank you, John Vallandigham and Mrs. Vallandigham. That's awesome. Big ups to you guys. Your friend's 50th birthday. Shout out. Who's your friend? Who's your friend? MUFC Realist says, Joel, hand on my heart. We have a squad and bench good enough to get top 4. Problem is how Ten Hag sets them up. Keeping possession does win you games. Completely agree. We have got a squad capable of getting top 4. I completely agree with that. Yeah, there's a coach out there somewhere, a braver coach, who could get this side in the top 4. I agree. I don't think we've got a good enough squad to win the league. Definitely not. We're miles off the likes of City, even still after spending 600 million the last 2 years. But we've definitely got a coach. There definitely is a coach out there who could get this United side top 4 and play much better football than what we're playing now. Ten Hag's style is awful. Ten Hag's mentality with the team is awful. There's no confidence. There's no attacking further. He just sets them up to be a bunch of Barrys every single week, pretty much. Yeah, exactly, Sonny Griffin. Yeah, exactly. Apart from the top teams in the Premier League, is there a player you'd like to have at United? Loads, to be fair, loads. I mean, in terms of, Son Heung-min, obviously, is a player I've admired massively over the years. I'm looking at that. Duran at Aston Villa is a great young player coming through as well. Keep an eye on him. He looks like a raw one for the future. Lots of players, to be fair. Seems Manchita will get away with the things again. Yeah, probably. Well, I'm just going to grab a drink, guys. Just got to grab another cheeky can of Iron Brew and go for a cheeky slash. Don't go anywhere, folks. I'll be right back. Keep hitting those thumbs up. Subscribe. Talk amongst yourselves a minute. And I'll be right back. It's half-time. England 1, Finland 0. Back in 2 seconds. Yo, 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 I'm back, party people. What's up there, Rajat V? How's it going, my son? Let me have a look at the halftime stats here, then. But I think it makes for pretty boring reading, but let's have a look. So, in the halftime here, guys, in the Finland versus England game, the match stats are as follows. 8 shots for Finland, only 6 for England. 2 on target for Finland, 1 for England, which is our goal. So, yeah, certainly not fantastic in terms of chances created by England. But 65% possession. And, you know, clean sheet at the moment, and we're winning the game. So, get in there. Rashat V, what is going on? Anyway, how's you doing? Oh, shit, 50 years of age. You're not 50, are you, Mick, lad? 50th birthday today. All I wish for United to bag 50 goals this season. Dude, you're 50. I thought you were 60, mate. No, I'm joking. You don't look 50. I thought you were about 46 at most. Fair play to you, lad. Happy birthday. Let's get some happy birthdays in there for MUFC Realist, everybody. 50 years of age. Crikey, that is a big milestone, lad. Hashtag 50, everybody. Hey, we got a new member, Man United fan for life. Sorry I missed that. Oh, yes. Thank you for re-upping your membership there, Mr. Man United fan for life, bro. Can we get some mad love in there for him as well? Thank you for becoming a member there, Man United fan for life. Cheers for that, my son. You think Mourinho needs to come back? Yeah, fair enough. I mean, he's an organised manager who wins things. I think we're going to have a tricky task when we come up against this Fenerbahce side soon, lad. It's not going to be an easy game because he is an organised winner. That's what he does. Xander getting in raw, mate. Can we get some raw emojis in for Xander? He's sending loads of super chats in there, my son. Xander, thank you for being an absolute donation legend there, lad. Thank you for super chatting in a whole bunch. He says 600 million is 10 times 60 million pound players. Takes a special talent to spend that and not have a banging team. Kudos to Eric Ten Hag for that. FYI, LFC's entire squad is 900 million. No, I don't dispute that. I mean, I agree. I think it's pretty insane to be as bad as we are after spending so much money, yeah. You're right. I mean, that's an insane amount of cash. You should be able to take a team from being proper shite lower table guff to being a pretty damn good, respectable team with 600 million, surely. I mean, you can buy the whole of Everton fucking football club with 600 million, can't you? 600 million quid is an insane amount of money to spend and not get any results for it or any return on it. It's mental. Thank you very much, Man United fan for life. I agree, though, Jan. That's insane. It's actually quite impressive to have spent that much and be so shit. It's quite impressive. Very much so. Oh. Even shite is useful, though. 600 million stupid, absolutely, at its core. Hey, Daz Salford, thanks for being a member over here. Oh, no, sorry. Thanks for giving out 5 memberships, I should say. Let's go. Come on. 5 new members. Da-da-da. He's the man. The man handing out 5 new channel memberships. Hey, thank you, Daz Salford69 there for getting in there with 5 gifted memberships. You're absolute G. It's gone to Kieran, Dean M, Kevin, getting one as well there. Also, Gerard and Zayn Miyasi. Oh, no. Zayn Miyasi's got one. You what? This guy can't even get his own fucking channel membership, this twat. You know what I mean? Zayn Miyasi has to come in here all the time talking absolute mad shit. Super chatting a couple of absolute pieces of absolute guff every single stream. Man can't even afford to support the channel with a $1.99 fucking membership, this guy. What an absolute scumbag. Can you take it back? If only you could choose who it's distributed to, my friend. You know? If only. Zane, the pain in my assy. Luke Shaw, get out of here. Yeah, big up Zane Miyasi. Big up Zane. Oh, nice, mate. Sovereign Saint, lovely. Oh, sounds good. What you all having for dinner tonight, guys? I've had a bit of a naughty day today, me. So for breakfast, Mrs. P made half a fry-up. And then we got a cheeky Domino's pizza deal. Actually had a sick deal on, guys. Uber had a 50... Well, for the next 5 orders, they sent me 50% off. For the next 5 orders, including all the top places like Domino's, KFC, Burger King. Fucking banging deal. And then Domino's themselves had an offer on, which was any large pizza on the Uber app for £12. So I ended up getting a pizza, £12 pizza, large pizza, and a bottle of Coke delivered after the fees and stuff had been reduced and taken off for £8, guys. £8. Now that is the sort of deal I can get behind. Oh yeah, a big bottle of Coca-Cola and a large pizza for £8 delivered. That's the sort of vibe I'm dealing with there, guys. So I had a fry up for breakfast, half a fry up, followed by a Domino's pizza for lunch. Yeah, you're having KFC, all nice steak pie, roast potatoes, all lovely. A curry, pulled pork sliders, lovely French toast with apples, biryani, gammon, all nice. Lovely cheeky Domino's. I quite like pancakes, Dad. Korean barbecue, all you can eat, all very nice. Yam and spicy sauce with some eggs and bacon. I don't know, actually, Sonny. I can't say I've ever really had them. I'm pretty conventional when it comes to my Domino's orders. Just get the pizza. Sometimes we'll get the gooey cookies. Yeah, what a deal, Cascade. Insane deal, lad. Absolutely insane deal. So, yeah, nice to see you eating healthy. I've been on a right tear last couple of months there, seeing games. Big time. Oh, it's bad, I know, it's bad. Rice balls and peanut soup, very nice. Domino's just wanted Bacon Brigade membership. Oh, you're starving, says Alex Core. Been to Wing Street? I can't say I've ever been to Wing Street, no. Fuck's that all about then, lad? What's Wing Street? A street full of loads of chicken wing restaurants. Sounds like my sort of place, to be fair. She was pretty angry, Rashat, actually, mate. Yeah, it's only a fucking cup. In all fairness, she did tell me to stop using that cup and make sure I never break that cup. And I did break it. So, yeah, I can understand why she's annoyed. I went on Amazon and replaced it for £9, guys. So it's not the end of the world. But, yeah, that's £9 I've ideally not spent, you know. But Mrs. P was pretty adamant I need to replace it. Yeah. My least favourite food, anything served by a Scouser. Multiple socks? I can't say that I do, Thug. Right now I'm wearing multiple layers of trousers. I have long johns on, followed by some jogging bottoms over the top. Okay, second half's underway, guys. Time is up in the top right-hand corner. Come on, in England. Let's go get another one. What cup cost £9? What's it look like? Right, I'll tell you what it was. It was fucking £9 cup, mate, is what it is. A bag of absolute shit. Yeah, I just ordered it. So, oh shit, it's 10.89 today. Nice. I got it for 9 yesterday, guys. Bargain. But here it is. That's the one right there. That's the one that I broke. Hang on, there's still pieces of it still here. Let me try and fish it out the bin. Show you what I'm working with here. Where is it done, guys? Fucking hell. Why am I fishing around in a bin for a broken bit of cup? Put some out with me, guys, eh? Oh, fuck it. Anyway, it's that cup there, guys. 50p shop all day. It's a joke, mate. It's an absolute joke. Yeah, Sarah. I had to purchase that. Do they deliver to Scotland? Yeah, flowery cup. Well, it's Little Mrs. Cup, you see. It's Little Mrs. Cup from some sort of occasion. I don't know what it was. That's why they didn't want me to use it and break it. CC1 says Pig doing a Scouse impression. Rooting around in the bins. Oh, fuck it, guys. I can't find it now. It's in the bin somewhere there. Yeah, nice one. I just put loads of shite all over the floor now as well. Fuck it out. Basically, I'm on the fucking bin here. Oh. Ah, shit. We're boring. I might switch the England game off. Marilyn Manson, don't blame me, lad. It is that's England for you. 1 shot on target in the first 45. This is actually better than the last game, though, notably. Notably better, mate. Come on then, England. Are we going to do something here, man? Harry Kane finally gets a touch. Declan Rice. Slabby Kane now. Good move down the left. Here's Alexander-Arnold. Outside of the boot, whip in as a really shit cross in there. Bad cross. Callie Springer. Bit harsh, but I do get the impression that some of these players couldn't give an arse. Yeah, I do get that impression sometimes when they're wearing an England shirt, some of them. Quite entitled, a lot of these guys, aren't they? Good call, Section. I'm with you there. Daniel McHale. Daniel McHale, all you ever talk about is Greenwood, lad. What's that all about, Daniel? No, I haven't, Thugger. No, I can't say that I have, mate. Any good? Hey, the Gaming Simp's in here, is he? Where's the Gaming Simp? Oh, how you doing there, the Gaming Simp, mate? Good to see you. What's good? Get in there, you beauty. Go on, then. Jude. Jude in the box. Jude. And he is dispossessed. Easily. Yeah, 100% wobbly banana. This is pretty shite stuff. England is just a little bit shite under the current regime. The previous manager, the current manager, who's the interim. We need a new approach. We need to get somebody else here. We need an attack-minded manager, I think, to set us up to play to our strengths. We've got some great attacking players. We need to be unleashed. We should have had like 15 shots on their goal so far this game. We should be a full tilt, intense attacking side. Yeah, when this thing that break on, don't miss the Premier League. Oh, big time. Yeah, big time. Premier League is just so much better than international football. So much better. Hello, William of Orangina. What's going on there, lad? Yeah, the timer's up there. Is there a game timer? It's right up there, lad. 50 minutes, 5 seconds. Just gone on the clock there. Do you think United should buy Bastoni next year, Pig? Well, I think he's a good talent. The reality is I don't really think we should be buying anybody at the moment. You know, we've bought shitloads of players. Let's fucking make the ones who we've got work. Or even if they can't work, let's find out who is going to work and who is not going to work and get rid of the ones that aren't going to work and then replace them. But personally, I think what we should just be doing over the next 6 months is just getting somebody in who can coach the current set of players to a much better standard. That's what we need to focus on. We can't keep just buying players and thinking that that's going to solve our problems. It's actually not. We need to change the way we play fundamentally. And, yeah, you can buy a new big name player or this player, that player, but they'll probably just be shite still because the system's shite at United. It's a rotten club, mate. Sadly, the owners have stitched us for years, and I don't think Ten Hag's helped us out last couple of years, really. Even though he's won trophies, but he's just not really got us playing good stuff, and we've gone backwards, and we've invested a lot of money in players that are questionable. I think we just got to get somebody coaching this set of players well first to prove themselves that they can coach. And then once they've proven that, then we can start investing heavily in new players. But, I mean, I wouldn't say, oh, let's go sign this player now or that player now, because we've already just spent huge money and it's not working for us. I mean, obviously, there's certain players that if they come up and they're available, you should go for, but we need to get somebody in who can get this team playing better stuff. Yeah, I feel you, Marilyn. I feel you there, Marilyn. Well, I mean, England have always sort of struggled against whoever in recent years, so even in the Euros, even though we've got through to the final and ultimately done really well. There's only a couple of games in that whole tournament where we were really quite convincing. Most of the other games we've sort of struggled in. You know, if it wasn't for like last-minute worldy overhead kicks by the Bellingham and stuff like that, it's like we wouldn't have got through anyway. So, yeah. Yeah, that's the problem, isn't it? Get Rooney in, good coach. Well, I hope Rooney does really great in management, but it's early doors for Wayne Rooney. Okay, Declan Rice does well there. Keeps it alive. Cole Palmer now. Walker surging forward. I'd rather Mourinho than who we've got now, yeah. I feel you there, Callie. I feel you there. It is boring, mundane guff. You know, you do want to just see England going for it, don't you? Really, yeah. Especially in this sort of a game where it's very meaningless and we've already shat the Nations League. How many of these United players are good enough for a title-winning team, Pig? Well, very few, Kate Cadet, mate. I'm going to go ahead and say maybe one. Probably none. Probably none, mate. If you actually go back and look at United's last sort of winning team in 2013, I mean, that wasn't the best United team, but it was much better than this shit. You know, and if you look at the recent teams that have won the Premier League, you know, the likes of City. So City have won it 4 on the bounce, whatever. Just look at City's team. We did this the other day and it was very sad. But, I mean, how many players from Man United currently get into Man City's team? The answer is probably none. You know, probably none. Yeah, none, basically. Basically none. So, yeah, that's where we're at the moment. I think none of our players would really get into a title-winning team. Because if you look at the title-winning team, i.e. City, none of our players really get in their starting 11. So, you think Mainu would? Yeah, but he wouldn't though, would he, Kelly? You know, I know in the future he would. But on paper, is he getting in there ahead of like Rodri right now or De Bruyne or those? You know, no, not really. So, I mean, look, if Rodri's fit, Rodri's playing ahead of Mainu right now. That's just how it is. You know, but obviously Mainu's class, absolute class, and he's going to be class, but it's a bit too early to say that he's ahead of Mainu. You know, obviously De Bruyne beats Bruno, Haaland beats all of our strikers at the same time. Their defence is much better than ours. You know, people like Aki, Diaz, whatever. They're just so, yeah, they just batter us all over. Yeah, I'm saying none. That means Ten Hag spent 600 million on players and none of them meet the standard. It's a scary thought. It is a scary thought, and I think that's true. I think that's actually absolutely what's happened. We've spent 600 million to be shit still. BF Gaming, you know, we're winning it, mate. I've come to expect this from England games. We're going to be talking a lot of shite in the chat rather than actually watching, you know, rather than having too much football to be entertained by here. Sarah Paget says Buffalo. Mainu definitely not. Well, I think Mainu definitely in a few years, yeah. But right now, obviously, Rodri's just going to be too far ahead. He's basically one of the best CDMs in the world right now, Rodri. It's like that scene on The Dark Knight Cake, the one where the Joker burns that big pile of cash. Hey, so interesting. I haven't seen the new Joker Part 2 film or whatever, but I've heard it's proper shite. Anybody seen it, guys? What's going on? I mean, the first one I thought was pretty good. I'd give it 8 out of 10. It was a good watch, good, decent film. Maybe overrated, I thought, from all the hype that it had, but it was pretty decent. But the second one I hear is an absolute bag of poo. Let us know. Is it shite, is it? Man United Fan for Life says memberships. Oh, Adrian Morris, thank you for being a member 11 months. You may say that. Hashtag 11. Thank you, Adrian, you don. And thank you, Ms528 as well, you don. Is Mason Mount United's worst signing of all time? Oh, shit the bed, man. Chance, big chance goes there for Svensson, guys. Finland almost equalised. Put over the top of the crossbar. Dodgy stuff. Down the left they come. Ball back across the 6-yard box. And it's a tap-in, really, for Svensson, the number 9. But he just cannot get it under the crossbar. He can't keep it down. It just bobbles up in front of him. And Grealish and co watch it go over. But goodness me, could have been 1-1 there, easy. So you say, is Mason Mount the worst signing of all time? Worst United signing of all time. He's up there, but he's probably not the worst. I'd have to say the worst is probably... I don't know, actually. Anthony Dos Santos is quite high up there. Paul Pogba, I suppose, was quite high up there. But Mason Mount's even worse than that. Alexis Sanchez was shite, to be fair, just because of how much money we were paying him, and he was so bad. It's between those guys, if you ask me. Nice one. Yeah, I agree, must play. I'm with you there, bro. You know, it's like, there was nothing crazy that happened. Everything that happened, you expected to happen. It's quite interesting character development and stuff, but let's be honest. Overrated. I'm with you there as well. Overrated, I thought. Yeah. Sanchez. Yeah, Sanchez is a good shout, guys, yeah. Di Maria. I wouldn't say Di Maria, because Di Maria was only here for a short time, and we got most of the money back for Di Maria. It's like Lukaku as well. Like, Lukaku, we paid like 75 million for or something, but we basically sold him for like 75 million or 70 mil. So we got most of that money back. So it's not as bad as the signing. The worst signings would be the ones you just absolutely lose out on big time. Like, yeah, like Pogba or Sanchez or Mount so far. No, not seen the new Alien movie. Nah, definitely not Varane. Varane was a good player, but no, he wasn't a massive flop compared to like Pogba or someone. And we got good money back for him as well. I think we paid like, what, 30 mil for him or something? We sold him for like 20. We got a lot back from Chelsea, I think. We sold him to Chelsea, didn't we, back in the day? So I don't know. I think we got most of the money back from him. Considering we got him for 25 million after he spent 90 odd. Yeah, and he's still reliable. Reliably bang averagely shite, fidget, spinnery, melt, 360 degree spinning twat, if that's what you mean. Obertan, Bebe, yeah, okay, but those guys not big money though, so they're not hype jobs coming in. The players we're talking about here, they're all hype jobs. They come in on with big hype, you're expecting big things, big money, and they've just not delivered. You can't say Obertan and Jemba and people like that, Bebe, are in the same category. Falcao was a flop and a half, mate. Yeah, Falcao was gash. Worst manager post Fergie. Oh, the worst manager post Fergie for me. I mean, maybe it is Erik ten Hag, even though he's won 2 trophies. I mean, I feel like, obviously, Moyes did shite, right? He had only 8 months in the job, though. He had hardly any money in 8 months. If Moyes had had 2+ years like Erik ten Hag and allowed 600 million to spend, I'm almost guaranteed he'd have got us doing better than this shit. So I think Moyes, okay, he was bad for United, he didn't do great, but he wasn't afforded the time or the resources that Erik's had. Erik's won 2 trophies, so that gives him a big plus point. You know, what did Ollie win? Ollie didn't win nothing. But Ollie had us playing better football, largely, well, sometimes it was shite and counter-attacking guff, but we were winning games. We beat teams like City. We finished places like second in the league and got to Europa League finals and stuff like that. I feel like we were a better team in terms of a unified team under Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. Louis van Gaal probably played the shittest football, actually. So Jose's style wasn't great, but he was very effective. got us second in the league, won the Europa League, won the League Cup. So Jose's not the worst, definitely not. Louis van Gaal had us playing some shite, to be honest. Van Gaal's sidey, crabby, passy football was absolutely horrible. Yeah. So I maybe would say him, because I don't think Moyes had the same luxury of having that time and money and stuff. So I'm going to say Louis, actually. What do you reckon, guys? Have your say. You reckon Moyes was the worst? Van Gaal football was grim? Yeah. Oh, yeah, it was, yeah. Moyes wasn't playing this shit brand of football. Now, that's true. Who signed Fellaini? Well, that was David Moyes. But in all fairness to Marouane Fellaini, like, Fellaini turned out to be quite a decent player for us. If you actually look back, like, at the time, he was a bit of a meme. But, like, Fellaini, if he was in our midfield now, he'd be one of our better performers. Genuinely, he would actually be one of our better performers. He made some stuff happen. He was a focal point at the very least. Thank you, Josh Fryer. Big up yourself there, Josh Fryer. Thank you so much for that lovely comment. Ragnick. Oh, yeah, fair enough. Well, yeah, Ragnick was absolutely garb for the time he was in, but he was just trying to prove a point, and, you know, he wasn't really coming in to be the manager, was he? I don't know yet, views from the bits. I might do, I might not. Might do, I might not. Depends how I'm feeling it here. Oh, no. Oh, nice. That's awesome. City 10 says, thank you, Piggy. Just ordered a Domino's using the 50% off. Forgot about it. Awesome, City 10. I'm glad I'm not the only one that got that offer then. It's a banging offer, to be fair. And they had their own deal on. Like, there was an Uber deal where you can get, for $21.99, you can get a large pizza, a side, and cookies, right? So you can get that and then halve it, and then it only costs you like 13 or 14 quid, which is decent. Or just do what I did. Just get one large pizza and a drink, hit that £15 minimum order, right? Just hit the 15, add a barbecue sauce if you need to. Just hit that 15 minimum, and then you get it for 8 quid. Banging deal. Oh no, guys, I need the toilet real bad. Mrs. P? Mrs. P? Oh no. Mrs. P? Come here, Mrs. P. Callie says, use the bottle. I actually need a poo. Just had my stomach's just churning over here. Actually, I can't poo in a bottle. Thugger007, thank you so much for the 15-month membership comment there, you legend. Thank you so much. Post Fergie, which manager would you take back? Jose Mourinho, I guess. Successful winner. Oh, Mrs. P! Nicola! 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 Mrs. P! Nicola! What are you doing? Oh, I'm trying to get her to come and entertain you while I go for a number 2. Otherwise, I'll give you like 5 minutes or something at least. Mrs. P! Sorry about this, guys. It's super unprofessional, but when you got to go, you got to go. Prairie dogging it over here. Nicola, come here, please, darling. Please come here, darling. I need you to entertain the chat for a few minutes, darling. I need the toilet real bad. Oh my God. Oh. Right, okay, Mrs. P. Sorry about this, guys. I'm so sorry. You know when nature calls and all that. Mrs. P. Okay, can you please come here and just entertain the live chat for a minute? Thank you. There's the microphone there. Sorry, it's just that otherwise, people would be bored. No. Right, back in a little while, guys.
Well, I'm sorry. I'm not going to be as entertaining as Baz.
Get right over there and speak into the microphone.
They can hear me. I'm loud. I've got a loud voice.
All right, but speak loud in the microphone. Right, thank you. I'll see you in a bit.
Okay. Hey, everyone. I'm sorry. I heard Baz shouting and wondered what was going on. He needs to go to the Lulu. Yeah, again, I'm sorry. I'm not going to be as entertaining as Baz because I can see there's a lot of people in here. Hey, Susan. Hey, Man United Alive. Hey, Steve Bart. Hey, James. Hey, Keanu. Hey, Michelle. Hey, Restless Native. Wobbly Banana. Have you had a nice day, everyone? I've just been watching, what was it? A little bit of Bake Off. I've started watching that because I like Alison Hammond and I like Noel Fielding, so I thought it was quite funny watching those two on there. And some of the cakes are quite interesting. Baz said I should go on there, but I'm not the best at making cakes, so I think it would be absolutely disastrous. Don't smash a cup, Mrs. P. No, see, I was upset that you did that one last night. I let my good plate go quite quickly, but that mug was a special one for Little Miss. Oh, I thought that was Baz then suddenly come down. Hey, you cake cadet lovely. He said, hi, Mrs. P. Do you know what a scarf... Oh, a SCART lead looks like. I think so, Kate Cadet. Oh, do I? I don't know. Is that? There's one with like a red and yellow wire thingy, or is that the other one with the thingy bit at the end and the USB looking thing? I don't know. But when he asked me to get the what's it called? HDMI. This one actually said HDMI on it. So that was handy. So there has been occasions where he's told me to do that and it doesn't say anything, but this one did. So that was good. Hey Buffalo, how are you? Hey Barno, hey Mrs. P, all good. Hope you're all well, love. I'm okay, thank you. But yeah, I was a little bit cross he broke that mug. Hey Ben, hey Mister. Give us a wave, says Buffalo. I don't know if you can see. Right, I'm trying to catch. Why is Flying Pig saying FSA Callaway? What's that about? Anyway, hey, views from the bits. Like listening to you. Hey, Susan, how are you, lovely? Oh, love you too, UK Strains. What's Gary Largo said, Gary? Is Piggy good at eating cakes? We're both good at eating cakes. That's the only thing with watching that Bake Off. It just makes us both crave cakes. I love cake. In fact, I annoyed Baz the other day. I think he mentioned it on here because he was half asleep. I thought he was still awake. And I got back and he'd kindly tidied, but everything was moved around. Couldn't find this little bit of cake I wanted. So I was like, Baz, where have you put the cake? And my daughter was like, oh, it's not a surprise. Mama loves cake. I do love my cake. But yeah, what's everyone had for dinner tonight? Anything nice? Any nice cake? What is your favourite cake? I love cheesecake. Love a bit of cheesecake. Love chocolate cake. And I'm really into Dorset apple cake at the minute with a bit of clotted cream. Oh, my days. Happy days eating a bit of that. What's everyone else's favourite cake? Shout Mrs. P and she appeared. Hey BF Gaming. Hey Big Beard. A chocolate layer cake is delicious. Oh, nice. Sounds lovely. Space cake. What's that, Mick T? Space cake. Not sure about that one. Carrot cake. That's nice. Yeah, I like a carrot cake. Jaffa cake. Me and Baz had like a Jaffa style. Was it like a Jaffa cheesecake thing? That was alright. My favourite cake is Tottenham cake. Eating chocolate banoffee pudding. Nice. No, I love a bit of cheesecake. Like Baz likes a lemon cheesecake. I love a salted caramel one or a toffee one. Nice. Richie says my wife loves cheesecake. Which one does she like, Richie? God, this chat's taking a turn, isn't it? Baz, me talking about cake and it's England watch long. Maybe I should commentate on the game to a degree. Although I need my glasses. I can't see some of the players from where I'm standing. I heard Baz mention Jack Grealish's calf, but I can't see him at present. Hey Ruby, oh no, I don't like being on camera, Ruby. Especially right now because I've got my dressing gown on. I can hear Baz running, making a dive, thinking, oh my gosh, she's talking about Kate. Walnut and cream, nice. Hey Kate Cadet, again with the super chat with £2. Says, what about sun-dried? Yeah, I like a sun-dried tomato cake, Cadet. So I went for a bout of having a lot of sun-dried tomatoes. Very nice.
I'm back, guys. Thank you for waiting patiently there. Thank you to Mrs. P.
Sorry, everyone.
Thank you, Mrs. P, indeed, for holding the fort down there. Appreciate that.
Well, Not really. But thank you, chat, and thank you for your
Views from the
super chat,
bits.
Katie Jack.
Views from the bits as Baz is 1 stone lighter. Actually, probably only half a stone, to be fair. That was only half a poo I just had there. You know? Too much information? It didn't have enough time for a full-on, you know, evacuation, my son. Andre Santos, what's going on there, dude? Complaint King says Mrs. P sounds absolutely lovely. She is absolutely lovely, yeah. But you've only seen one side of her, mate. What type of cake did you make, Piggy?
What type of cake did you make?
chat.
What does that mean?
What, when I went to the toilet just now?
Oh,
A shit cake?
Oh, Baz! What the?
A chocolate brownie, lad?
Oh.
No. What do you mean?
Barry.
Missed nothing? Okay, nice. Manchester City fan for life, bracket since 2012, says Diddy for Man United manager.
Thank you, BF Gaming. No, I haven't had. Have you had a space cake? I've never had. I don't think I've had a space cake.
No, you've never had a space cake.
Have you had a space cake?
Does David Moyes shit in the woods?
What's a space cake then?
It's a hash cake, a weed cake.
Oh,
A weed
no,
cake.
I've never had a
Space cake,
Oh,
weed
I've
cake.
never had weed. I've never had hash.
A chalky brownie,
I've never
a weed
smoked- I've
brownie,
never smoked
an edible.
A joint or anything. So no, I haven't had an edible. No.
Don't have a B-day, actually, Sully Griffin. No. Something that the Spanish...
Brad loves a B-day.
I do. I rate a B-day.
When we go away, he's so happy when there's a B-day.
Yeah, I do like having a poo and then using a B-day afterwards, guys. Yeah. Not because of the jet of water on the arsehole, no. Simply because of
No cake.
the cleanliness aspect.
Never had
It's a luxury situation you find yourself in Spain. You have a poo, then you use the B-day, and then you're perfectly clean after having a number 2. I mean, you can't achieve that level of cleanliness over here unless you're one of the lucky ones to have a B-day, or you're prepared to hop in the shower after every single bowel movement. You know what I'm saying? But B-day's a good bit of kit, guys, I'm telling you.
Baz would
By the way-
rather a B-day than a birthday all day long.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Views from the Bits. That's a good one, Mrs. P. I'd rather a B-day over a birthday.
Well, you would. You don't like your birthdays, but you love
A Japanese
B-day.
toilet. Yeah, that's right.
Get in there, my
I don't
son.
use talcum powder, lad. That's bad for you.
Get in there, my son.
Thank you, David NL and Lewis Miley fan for subscribing.
Legend,
Cheers, you
view from
legends.
the
Make sure you hit
bits.
the subscribe if you guys are new and smash that like button as well.
View from the
Yeah,
bits.
that's true. Yeah, I've seen
So
those.
that was gold, Mr. and Mrs. P. Legend.
You thought a B-day was for washing your feet? Oh, what a free kick, mate! 2-0 to England! It's an absolute stonker-donker to the top left bins by Trent Alexander-Arnold with an absolute rocket into the top left binners there. Look at that, big smiles all around. It's a fucking sick finish. It's a sick goal from the free kick there. He's definitely a set-piece maestro, is Trent Alexander-Arnold. Maybe not the best defensively, but he certainly can hit him. Look at that placement. It's Beckham-esque.
Stonker donker.
Stonker donker there. It's an absolute stonker donker from Trent. Fair play to him.
Hey, Sean.
I don't know. I think maybe you did, Sean. Yes, Manoda says Trent Alexander-Arnold, my son. Trent, what a goal. What a fucking goal. 2-0-2. Yeah, I predicted 2-0 England, but I predicted Jack Grealish and Kane scoring, so only half right. But yes, mate, 2-0 to England. Get in. That's a lovely goal, that as well. Trent Alexander-Arnold, peachy free kick. Beckham-esque.
Hey, the mustard and steak of legend view from the bits. Did you read view from the bits?
I did.
Yeah.
Views from the Bits. Big up, you legend. 4 months, a member of this channel. Absolute Don. Views from... I think I read it anyway. I did see it.
I read it, but I don't know if you heard me.
Oh, yeah. I did read that. Thank you, Views from the Bits, you legend.
Right, is there anything else I can get you?
Not right now, thanks, Sheeny. Beauty.
Okay, well, I will let you.
Thank you, Tyrone. Says, get subscribing. Let's get this top guy to 100k. Tyrone, thank you, Tyrone.
You're good, Big Beard.
Yeah, nervous for Austria, nervous for Norway. Facing Austrian Linz is not the best. Eating lots of Sachertorte, of course. Nice. What is that, Must Play? Sounds tasty, mate.
Oh, hey, Must Play.
Thank you. What's up there, Gunner Galactico? I do sometimes, Daz, but I haven't bet on it for a while.
Well,
So-
I'll let you crack on then.
Thanks, Mrs. P. GS says, Piggy, what are your views on Judas Iscariot? I would say I believe he's vastly misunderstood. GS, you know, personally.
Bye, legends. Thank you for the nice chat. I'm sorry
I subscribe to the opinion that he was Jesus' long-lost twin brother. I'm joking, guys. Anyway. Sorry, I'm joking here, guys. Let's not get too religious in it. I'm just joking around, guys. Anyway. Oh. Thank you, GS. No, actually, it's from an episode of Red Dwarf. There's an episode of Red Dwarf where they go back to, like, don't know, like, 1st century Palestine or whenever it is. I don't know. And, like, they bump into Jesus. And then, I don't know, there's a bit where Rimmer's talking about how his mum was, like, a member of the Church of Judas, where they believed that Judas was Jesus's twin brother who took the blame and the execution for him, basically, which enabled Jesus to then be resurrected 40 days later or whatever on Palm Sunday or whenever the fuck it was. I forget now, you know. I'm just saying that's what they said in that. Yeah, there you go. The Red Dwarf reference was what I thought of when you said that. Yeah, exactly. Oh, you've seen that Red Dwarf episode. Yeah, it's a good one. Oh, it's one of the later ones. It's called Lemons. The episode's called Lemons. Most of the later ones, they're not as good as the early ones, but that one is actually really good, I reckon. If you haven't seen one of the new Red Dwarf episodes, watch Lemons. That's a good one. Gotta love Crichton, yeah. Mate, I'd love to do a collab with your missus, actually, Michael. If you can make that happen. That'd be brilliant. Not 100k, what if 1 million? Yeah. Cat was too funny. Oh, really, Paul Warburton? Nice. Yeah, so he like is quite frequently around sort of Salford way, isn't he? Because he records, I believe, his radio show there. So I'm pretty sure he's like in and around Salford quite a lot, right? What does that mean, Kieran? Would I take on meal for free celebrities? What does that mean exactly? Kyle Walker, header on goal, stopped no problem there for a decade. There's a song called Judas by Fozzy. Interesting. There's a band called Judas Priest. Breaking the law. Isn't that Judas Priest? I think it is. Saw him DJ in Salford once. Okay, nice. Yeah, that's the one there, Paul Warburton. Yeah. That's it. He's Arnold Rimmer. Oh, shite. Finland again, shot from distance. That's awesome, Sully Griffin. Congrats, mate. That's awesome. Well played for reaching out and getting the help you need, mate. That's fucking awesome, lad. I have watched Dogma Minoda. It's one of my favourites. What a film. Cracking religious comedy, mate. Cracking. It is awesome, though, isn't it? Great movie there. Oh, Red Dwarf is a banger, lad. It's an absolute banger. Oh, Red Dwarf watch along. Let's do it. I didn't actually Sovereign Saint. No, my bad. Was it good, was it? Fair play to you, lad. I did watch the boxing. I caught up on the boxing. I personally thought, I only watched the extended highlights, but I personally thought that Bivol won. But obviously he didn't get the decision or whatnot. But I personally feel like he probably did more damage and had the better shots. But I know, like, in terms of round point score in the rounds, I didn't watch the whole fight, so I can't really say. But I personally felt like Bivol won. Also, I thought that Cameron lad beat Whittaker. And Cameron ended in a draw. They went over the ropes at the end, didn't they? It was pretty nutty. But I felt like that Cameron guy won that one as well. So I think some of the decisions were a bit gash. But yeah, Eubank looked good. And, you know, that knockout of Clark or whatever, that was brutal, mate. With his fucking dent in his head and the jaw being dislocated and stuff. Oh my God! Filth! Bivol got robbed. Yeah, I thought so too. What's going on there, Paige D'Souza? Thank you for subscribing. Yeah, Dogma's a good one. I know, I said 2-0. Yeah, I think it'll probably stay the same. There's only 10 minutes to go. Priest equals S&M Metal. That was Judas Priest. They sing it in tune, though. Breaking the law. Breaking the law. You had Luke Shaw's favourite pie, Frey Bentos, for dinner. Nothing wrong with a Frey Benny. They're all right, they are. For a tin pie, they're decent. Yeah, I thought Bevol probably won as well. Can't say that I'm going to play Stalker 2. No. Didn't even play Stalker 1. Michael, they've tried so far, haven't they? They've tried to get people in the right positions behind the scenes, in backroom staff roles and stuff. They've tried to spend money and back the manager. I just think that they shouldn't be backing this manager now, but they've tried. It's early doors for them. They've tried. Let's see how they get on, next 6 months, but they've tried. Bevol took a lot on the gloves. Yeah, that's what I was thinking as well. Should have been a draw. Those judges enjoyed by Prem refs. Bevol last 2 rounds were a disaster. That's true, actually, Madhouse. No, that is true. But be able to Bevol both proper, yeah. Kieran, Diddy, Epstein and Weinstein are mine. You what there, Manchester City scummer for life? Boxing very corrupt. Bevol was robbed. Yeah. Boxing in the mud years ago. That's 2 rounds, Cozy Bevol. That's true. That is true. That is true. Surely a boxer who can't carry on should lose. Yeah. Would you rather have a cherry tomato or a sun-dried tomato? That's a Cake Cadet style question, that one is. Oh, yeah, look, Foden and Lewis are on now. Gash. Not Nico Lewis. He's awful, says people hate the truth. Okay, that's a great question, GS. Do you prefer Man United's 99 team or 08's? I prefer the 99 team. I do. There's something more special about it. There was something so special about that place. But, like it was just special, mate. You had Keane in the squad, Scholesy, Beckham, Cole, York, Sheringham, Solskjaer, Irwin. It was just fucking raw, lad. Schmeichel's still there. It was epic. So I'm going to have to say that one just. But the 08 team was also equally just pretty much amazing, wasn't it? You had Ronaldo, Tevez, Rooney at their peaks and stuff, Carrick, etc. Nah, I don't know. It's tough, but I've got to go with the 99 one. No way. They're selling Frey Benny pies in Paris for €12. That's crazy. Hellbent for leather. Oh, 99 more exciting. Yeah, 99 for sure. 99. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, a lot of homegrown players. That's it. Class of 92. Foden comes on, immediately gets in the way. Keanu, if I had a suitable opponent, of course I would. Rooney, Tevez, CR7 was filth. I mean, that is filth, yeah. Ronnie Johnson. Colin Jr. says so much quality match in this side under Pep. Well, Furs, yeah. I mean, Furs, if I'd be up for giving Pep the England job over Carsley, definitely. If he wanted it. Give props to the 24 team. Oh, mate, imagine in a few years' time, yeah, like 20 years from now, we're going to be looking back talking about how shit this era was for Man United. Get in there, my son. Declan Rice makes it 3-0. Tap in. Lovely goal there. Watkins, I think, was it? Yeah, with the cross in from the left there, just plays it square across the goal. And Declan Rice arriving in there, just taps it in. Big smiles around. Get in there, my son. This is more like it. 3-0, Drubber Nations. And that's what should be expected. You don't have to play scintillating stuff, but, a nation like England should always be getting the better of a nation like Finland, no disrespect. Come on, England. Okay, that's a nice tap in there. Good goal there. Nice work move there. Finland just caught napping at the back. Nice bit of wing play there from Watkins, who couple of step overs, gets the half a yard space to put the ball back in across the 6-yard box. And there is Declan Rice arriving to tap it in. Nice goal. Nice goal. Yeah, he does. I know. Yeah, I think it is time to start phasing Harry Kane out, man. He's just too immobile, too old these days, too much of a big Rodney Trotter face melt. I agree. That's true, yeah. Once I called it 2-0. Definitely Robbie, mate. Good times. Chilled out on this. Would I like to have seen more from, like, some of our United players, though? But, mate, they're injured at the moment, aren't they? People like Mainu not in the team. I'm sure he'll be back miraculously ready for the Brentford game, though. But, yeah, that's it. We're not prepared to take those risks right now. Which is crazy when we spent 600 mil. Who's on our subs bench today? So, yeah, Foden's on already. We got Conor Gallagher, Gordon, Lewis, Livramento, Madueke, Pickford, Pope, Colwill, Solanke and Watkins. Mate, do you know what's actually fucked up? I honestly never knew that Livramento was English. I literally never knew that. I just assumed he was an Italian dude. His name's Valentino Livramento, for fuck's sake. You know what I mean? I never even knew he was English, guys. Until he's been put in the squad here. Did you? He's an English fella. That's mental, guys. His name's Valentino Livramento. You know what I mean? I just assumed he was an Italian fella, guys. That's mad. Was he born in Italy? No, he was born in Croydon. Imagine being born in Croydon and your name's Valentino Francisco Livramento. You're born in fucking Croydon, mate. That is funny, man. Anyway. Yeah, sounds like a Harry Potter spell. Victor Liverman. Would you believe I'm part German? I could believe you're part German, yeah. Alex Ojidegu says Sergio Giorgini. Fair enough, you did. No, I haven't watched that there, man. No. Oh, shit! Finland have scored from the corner. And England's set piece is gone. I mean, England's clean sheet is gone from the set piece. Finland have done us. The header there is a good bullet header at the near post. And it's just we've gone to sleep a little bit there, really. And we just allowed them to get across our defender there. Haskinen, it is Hoskinen, the number 5. Just gets across our near post there. It's a bit of shit defending, actually, by England. Look at that, Watkins and Stones, just nowheresville. It's pretty shoddy defending that, guys. You've got to get... I mean, you know, this is what I always say about set pieces. There's no real excuse to be set up that way. Just watch them. Watch how Ollie Watkins is the wrong side of Pookie, and he's also the wrong side of number 5. So, one of the first fundamentals when you play youth football as a kid, one of the first things they teach you to defend set pieces. Oh, England with the counter, Madueke into the side net. Right, one of the first fundamental things they say is to mark up goal side. That's all you have to do. That's how you set up. If you ideally man mark, but if you're playing zone or whatever, you mark up goal side of the attacker. Goal side. And we weren't set up like that. Half of the England players there were literally the other side of the defender. You got to be goal side so you can get that block off. You can get that challenge up there. So it's piss poor marking up at the back there from our lads. Piss poor. You're just giving them a free opportunity to score. It's absolutely pathetic. You can't be making those sorts of errors when you're a professional footballer. You just have to mark up goal side tight and, you know, yeah, crap shite defending, free header, yeah, exactly. Near post, so easy. Thank you, Drunk Vigo. Nah, nobody wants Carsley, lad. We went away for 5 minutes and missed 2 goals. Yes, you did. Bring Sir Harry Maguire back. Would you say George Best would place in Man United's top 10 greatest players of all time, maybe even top 5? GS, definitely, yeah, 100%. Definitely he is. Definitely he's in the top 10. Top 5 might be a bit trickier to get into, but you could argue he's the best. You could argue he's the best. But me personally, I would say, you know, Scholes, Giggs, Cantona, Keane, Schmeichel. They're probably all slightly higher, but George Best for just talent, probably better than any of them, mate, to be fair, in terms of just pure talent. But in terms of contributions to United, you can't really deny the longevity of people like Scholes and Giggs. That's awesome, Flesh, and you're Welsh with a Chinese great-grandma. You could play table tennis for Hong Kong. Nice. Yeah, well, I'm a quarter Greek, so, you know, that's it. You don't have to... I understand you can be born in a different country and have a different name from your parents. I do get that, but it's just crazy. I always just thought Livramento was Italian. Yeah, no, you're right, VK Dean. On ability, he'd be top, but you take longevity, then it's different. Yeah, that's true, VK. I'm just talking about like contributions to Manchester United. In terms of ability, I agree he would be right at the top, yeah. Wazza. Oh, shit, yeah, sorry. Wazza's got to be in that list as well, yeah. Definitely. Ronaldo, yeah. Definitely it has caken it. Man, I imagine, like, you know, like defences like AC Milan in the 90s. I think they would never concede a goal in this day and age. You know what I mean? They were so rugged and so organised and so tough to break down and beat. You know, when they had people like Baresi and Maldini and shit like that, like they would just absolutely boss these modern forwards if they were allowed to actually defend. the game is going more soft every single year. But, I believe they would absolutely boss these modern forwards, mate. Greatest ever Premier League striker? Oh, bloody hell, soldier, lad. I mean, you've got to go with Alan Shearer, maybe. Top goal scorer. Ruud van Nistelrooy. Thierry Henry. Wayne Rooney. I mean, Drogba. Sergio Aguero. I don't know, mate. If I could only choose one, I suppose it would probably be Ruud van Nistelrooy for me. But, oh shit, yeah, I'll date the score, hang on. Just because he was the ultimate finisher, but whatever. Stats-wise, Shearer's the daddy. Okay, the score has been updated there. Well, that's it, Madhouse. They could just kick the shit out of players back then. So it's a different sort of game. It could be so hard for these modern forwards to even get half the chances they did back then. On those shitty pitches that they used to play on with those heavy balls, and you're allowed to just kick 7 bells out of the opposition. Like they would struggle, these modern forwards. Maybe not people like Haaland. I mean, Haaland is he's a physical player. So I'm sure he'd be all right. But certain players would very much struggle if they had to go back 30 years. Yeah, same. Oh, Letizia was unbelievable. Matt Letizia was one of the best midfielders going. Incredible technique. Bit of a lazy bastard. Could have probably achieved more. He probably could have been the best midfielder of his generation if he had the mentality to match. But he was a bit of a lazy bastard, liked a pint and a pie. You know what I mean? And he just sort of was quite casual on the pitch. But what a player, though. What a player. Unbelievable technique. Yeah, precisely, Alex. He'd be doing absolutely bits. Go on, Sid Rhodes. Hit you, Backer! Hit you, a meanie! Hit you it! Ugh. Ugh. Oh, my days. Excuse me. But Bowyer, Scholes and Letizia, now that's an England midfield. I mean, that's a good midfield, but Bowyer. I mean, Bowyer was a good player, but Bowyer, out of all the players you could choose, fucking Lee Bowyer. Are you serious? Who are you going to choose next? David Batty. You know what I mean? They're good players, but they're not getting in all-time England top 4 fucking midfields, are they, lad? Come on. What are you doing? Nicky Butt was a great player. I think he was actually super underrated, yeah. He was fantastic. Batty was a good player. Freedom Journey, don't get me wrong. Batty was a good player. Okay? Big time. So was Lee Bowyer. He was all right. Batty was better than Bowyer, if you ask me, but Bowyer was decent, right? But they're good players, but they're not. Why are we talking about them? Like, come on. If you had to choose your all-time England starting 4 in midfield, you're not choosing fucking Lee Bowyer, are you? Or David Batty. And if you are, then you're insane. Like, who would do that? That's insane. I mean, my all-time, or not even all-time, let's just go modern era, because obviously all-time you'd have to have people like Bobby Charlton in there. Let's just go modern era. My modern era, or from the 90s, early 90s to now, my midfield for England would probably be, I'd probably have to shoehorn somebody in at left wing, just like all the other gash managers did, because, like, we haven't had a conventional, proper, awesome top-tier left mid. So that's the problem there. But I would go with Scholes, Gerrard, Beckham, and then can you leave Lampard out though? I don't know actually, mate. Hang on. I wouldn't do what some of the gash managers did though and play Scholes left mid. That's just crazy. I don't know, I think I'd play a different formation. I think I'd just play Beckham, Gerrard and Scholes in midfield with Lampard just in front, off the striker. Yeah, that's what I'd do. That's what I do. So yeah, I'd play like a 4-3-3 with essentially like a... Actually, no, I wouldn't. But whatever, I'm just saying, like, David Batty and Lee Bowyer are not anywhere near the best fucking England midfield. Gazza, yeah, it's hard to leave Gazza out as well. Fair one. Football Brownie, welcome in, you legend. G'day, mate. What's going on? Oh, we've already talked about that earlier, GS. I did say the World Cup because I've never seen it. Jason Wilcox was a good player. He won the Premier League for Blackburn. Yeah, that's right. I remember. Chris Sutton, Shearer, the SAS. Leave Lampard out. Gerrard offers way more than Lampard ever did. Well, in terms of a midfielder, yes. In terms of a goal scorer, no. But in terms of a midfielder, yes. By the way, the game's finished. Gerrard definitely did more for the team, more of a leader, you know, better defensively, more rugged in the challenge. But Lampard was a better sort of goal scorer, you know, much better goal scorer. Carrick, yeah, Carrick's super underrated. Nearly fell asleep. Finland scored a meaningless consolation goal. Oh, Tony, yeah, if I'm on tonight, Tony, I don't know if I'm going to be on tonight, mate, because I'm a bit under the weather, mate, but we'll see, I might be. Breckham and Cashley at wing back, and I'm playing a back three. Gareth Barry was very solid, yeah, very good. Nah, sorry, David C. Lampard was an insane goal scorer. Lampard's one of the greatest goal scorers I've ever seen from midfield, if not the best. He's certainly right up there in terms of the Premier League, like, as like a centre attacking mid who gets forward and scores goals. Nobody much better than Lampard, really. Lampard was sick at that sort of stuff. In fact, Lampard scored so many goals for Chelsea, it was insane. There was one game, in fact 2 games. I think he's one of the only players in Premier League history to score 5 in a game, right? So there's a handful of players that have scored 5 in a game. I think Berbatov might have been one of them, and, you know, there's a few. But Lampard's one of them. I think he did it twice. Pretty sure he did it twice, guys. Scored 5 in 2 separate games. That goes to tell you everything, really. He's a fucking goal-scoring beast. Anyway, oh no, you lost your passport. Need to do a visa run at the end. Ah, no, Football Brownie. Where did you leave it? On the back of a toilet in a nightclub as you were racking up lines of coke, you absolute fucking druggie. I'm sorry, I'm joking. Sorry, Football Brownie. No. Sorry that you lost that, mate. I apologise. I apologise. That's really not good news, mate. I hope you get it back soon. Oh no, 120 for a new passport. Oh, that's cash. Have you sure you've looked for it properly? Have you exhausted all possible options of where it could be? As Shearer said, if Frank played in the 90s, he'd have been a striker. Yeah, probably. Andy Cole scored a milestone too. Andy Cole was awesome, yeah. Was awesome, but for England he just didn't quite reach those levels. But for Newcastle he scored 34 goals one season, and for United he was absolutely brilliant, with York especially as his partner. You need a master of an art, not a Roy of the Rovers. Bring back Gareth of the Southgate. Football Bunny says you're probably right. Scott Parker and Darren Ambrose was insane, but England midfield was great at that time. You just say Scott Parker? Scott Parker, good player, mate. Yeah, very much so, you know. Fulham standard player, though. Fucking Fulham standard player, mate, you know. He's not getting it. We're talking about all-time England midfielders here, and this man's bringing up Scott Parker. Look, Scott Parker, good player, mate. Good player. But we're talking about all-time midfielders here. You know. Yeah, same Football Brownie. Oh, it's fucking shite. The game needs to go back to what it was. I prefer ping pong football, mate. That's what I prefer. Basketball football. I prefer that to be better than this shite. Let's go. Spiky Blighters levels to this game. No, thank you, Duke of Rodtown, for watching it, my son. Yeah. Hargreaves was fantastic when fit. Darren Anderson was decent when fit. Again, he was a sick note as well. Beardsley was a very good player as well, absolutely. Hey, have a good one, Wanda. Thank you so much for watching the stream today, you legend. Have a good one, Wanda. Ping pong. International football's always been boring unless it's a tournament. Yeah, that's true. Only one of Lampard or Gerrard could have played realistically. Well, unless it's like a rivalry, like England-Germany, England-Scotland, or something like that, or whatever your team's rivalry is, then it's interesting. Only one of Lampard or Gerrard could be played realistic. That's true, VK Dean. I suppose if I was just going to play one, it would have to be Gerrard for the leadership, for the overall well-rounded game in midfield. You know, he's going to be playing deeper, doing defensive duties as well, and getting forward box to box and creating and stuff. Whereas Lampard is more of a creative attacking. He's a attacking, goal scoring, dangerous player, you know. So yeah, for the team, probably choose Gerrard. But you honestly don't enjoy modern football, Duke. The only reason I watch is to hope it gets better. Well, hopefully once these Pep Guardiola mugs out the game, it will come back round. Surely the football's going to go in cycles. At some point soon, football's going to become exciting again. Do you remember there was a few years ago when, like, Pep's Barca, and after that just Barca in general for a few years, were like the daddy team, and they were beating everybody playing this guff, nullifying, gash, horrible brand of football, you remember? Not that it was horrible, it was good, it was effective, but it was kind of boring and whatever. And then there came along a man, was it Jupp Heynckes, who was managing Bayern at the time, with Ribéry and Robben, and he was just like, yeah, nah, you know what? Fuck you guys. We're not just going to play like how you want us to play. We're going to get at you. We're going to get in your face. We're going to be high up. We're going to super attack the shite out of you. We're going to drop you up. And for a little period of time, that sort of style worked against that sort of Barca team, you know? That sort of proper high up, attacking in your face, pressing style. Remember that, guys? So, I don't know. I think it will go round in cycles, you know? At some point, that'll get figured out with a new style, which, you know what I mean? Well, fair enough, Brian Johns. Scott Parker was a good player. I'm not debating it. I'm just saying that he's probably about 50th on the list of all-time English central midfielders or whatever, mate. You know, he's way down there, lad. Scholes 08 for me. Yeah, I mean, you know, I could name you 10 players, 20 players better than Scott Parker off the top of my head right now for England in that midfield, you know? There's loads. Carrick, Scholes, Butt, Beckham, you know, Gerrard, there's loads, mate. Anyway, it was much harder to qualify for tournaments in the past, which made the qualifying rounds that much more interesting. Yeah, that's right. Less teams in qualifying group and only the top team qualifies. That's true. I know it was tougher and more interesting. I agree with that. Now they just let any old twat in, don't they? Shearer, Schengen, Anderton, Josie's in to beat Barca. Oh yes. Lampard and Gerrard aren't alone on my bench. So Ferdinand Fowler, loads of great players. Oh, they were all great, yep. Parker was a good player, but yeah, I think we're being a little bit, you know, Robbo. Oh yeah, Robbo surely gets a nod. Great shout, Brian Robson, absolutely. The old USSR has now broken up into 25 gas European countries in the qualifying phase. Yeah, exactly, yeah. As Scholes said, he couldn't do what Gerrard did, but Gerrard could do what he could. I don't think he could Dork Knight, no. I mean, yeah, Gerrard could do a bit of everything, but could he do what Scholes does to the level that Scholes does? No. He was a jack of all trades, Gerrard, and he was good at them all. But he was not a master like Scholes. Scholes was a literal pass master. To be fair to Gerrard, he was also a fantastic passer. But if you compare the two, Scholes' passing and his vision and his passing was just better. It was just way better. But Gerrard's passing still very good, but, you know, Gerrard was a well-rounded, complete midfielder. Scholes was a master of passing, you know. Boring match. David Platt was a good player, yes, absolutely. Who could forget that volley that he scored over the top against, I don't know who it was, Poland or some team, can't remember now. But in qualifying, or actually, don't know when it was, but it was a great goal. You know the one I'm talking about, that iconic one. Whatever. Gareth Barry, better than Parker. Yeah, good evening there, QPR forever. Lift us at Loftus Road, my son. Love your reaction videos, especially the rest of the moves to the chair. Thank you there, QPR forever. Appreciate that, lad. Let's go. Barry was solid, yeah. Daz remembers when Champions League was Champions League, not top four. Yeah, I know. I preferred it back then. It's like, if you're the winner of your domestic league, you should be in the Champions League. Anybody else should be in some loser competition. You can actually win the Champions League being a fourth place team now in your own league. It's crazy. Beardsley and Hoddle, proper legends. Oh, Hoddle was a very good player, mate. Henry said Scholes was better than Gerrard. Henri said Scholes was better than Gerrard. So did Iniesta, Xavi and Zidane. Yeah, I feel that that's the case as well. Gerrard also ill-disciplined and can dictate a game like Scholes. Jimmy Bullard was better than Butt. He definitely wasn't. Jack of all trades, master of none. Scholes isn't appreciated in this country. Bullard better than a big Butt. Definitely not. Nicky Butt all day long. All day long. Pig, did you see the SpaceX booster rocket being caught earlier on? I did see a little clip of it. Yeah, it's fucking mad, isn't it, football with Brownie Lad? Absolutely sick. Parker was better than Charlton. No, Butt was absolutely fantastic. Who was it who said, was it Pele? Who was it who said about Nicky Butt during one of the World Cups? Maybe it was like the 2002 World Cup, or maybe it was the 98 one. I don't know. One of those World Cups, probably 98. But I think it was like Pele or someone was basically saying like Nicky Butt was the best player in the world. Who was it? I think it was Pele. Like, he was like, never mind this guy, that guy. Watch out for Nicky Butt. He's the fucking daddy. You know what I mean? Seriously. Pele was like, oh, watch out. Nicky Butt is the man. But Nicky Butt was awesome, though. Yeah, that's the one, Buffalo. Yeah, Pele said he liked Butt. Oh, fair play, yeah. Ray Wilkins, absolutely. Chris Waddle was a good player. Absolutely, yeah, he was. That mullet on him was exceptional. When Scholes sees Butt playing him, you see his levels come out. Fair enough. Keane put Nicky Butt on his all-time United team. Yeah, fair play. Nicky Butt was a great player. Pele said he liked Butts. Don't get confused. He's Brazilian. Hashtag PBL. Hashtag Brazilian butt lift. Des Walker was a beast, Dad. Absolutely. All right, guys, I'm going to have to wrap this stream up here. You know, big up to the live chat, though. Big up to the legends in the... Steve Bull scored for England when he was playing in League One level for Wolves. You wouldn't see that nowadays. Yeah, Steve Bull. So he's a right mid, weren't he? If it's the one I'm thinking of. Yeah, Hull City. Yeah, that's... Oh, no, Wolves, sorry. Yeah, not Hull City. The other team that plays in orange. Yeah, Steve Bull, classic. Back when England had... Oh, no, I'm thinking of Steve Stone. Sorry. No, I'm not. I'm not thinking of Steve... I'm thinking of Steve Stone. He played for Nottingham Forest. He was a right mid. My bad. I'm not thinking of Steve Bull. My bad. I've mixed it up there with another Steve. Remember Steve Stone? I used to play for Nottingham Forest, guys. Yeah. Anyway, he was decent. Yeah, Bull was a striker. I was thinking of Steve Stone, guys. Ince. Good night there, Josh Fryer. Nice one, Peter Beardsley. Get in there. Great 3-1 win. Yeah, he knows a thing or two about that midfield at Keane. Yes, he does. Oh, thank you, the Cake Cadet. Yes, guys, do us a big favour at the end of the stream. Go over to my gaming channel and subscribe here. I'm going to pin it to the top of the live chat. Do give us a nice subscribe over there if you're not. At Flying Pig Gaming. It's at the top of the live chat there, thanks to the Cake Cadet, top man. Go give us a subscribe. We're almost at 6,000 subscribers on the gaming channel. You know it makes sense. Go give us a big like spike. Hit the thumbs ups if you haven't done so. Nah, I'm not Madhouse, mate. I'm going back to sleep. I am tired. Yeah, Finland scored, Paul. Steve Stone was a baller. Yeah, he's a good player. Never heard of Stone or Bull. Oh, really? Well... Yeah, they were good players when I was a kid in the 90s. They were good sort of standard players. Latest Piggy. Paul Ince was amazing, that. Paul Ince was an absolute player. He was fantastic. David says top stream. Thank you there, David. Let's go Scoojo, views from the bits. I might do views from the bits. I don't know if I'm going to yet, mate, because I don't feel 100%. So we'll see. Keep a lookout, though, on the gaming channel, Flying Pig Gaming. Thank you, Spike Blighty, views from the bits. Dork Knight. Yeah, Stone immortalised in the Three Lions song. Absolutely, yeah. Absolutely. Hargreaves' quality. I dropped over to the bench for Hargreaves upon further consideration. Hargreaves was amazing, but just an injury-prone melt. Thank you, Freedom Journey. Great topics today, Piggy. A little respite from dogging Ten Hag. I think you mean Stan Collymore, don't you, there, if you're talking about dogging, Jeff? No, anyway. Yeah, that's right there, Wobbly Banana. He was. No, he was. Steve Ball, absolutely. Thank you for that, Cake Cadet. Yes, indeed. Go subscribe to the gaming channel. Big up at Barno. Shout out to all the mods like Cake Cadet, etc. Gungshi, the Mustard, all the mods. Thanks to the moderators. Thank you to all the members in green as well. People like Football with Brownie, Madhouse, Urbano Valdez, and everyone. Big up legends like Daz Salford for gifting out memberships on the channel. Thank you to all the super chatters today and everyone who's got an ear raw. Big up to you, legends. Right, see you in a bit then, guys. Thank you, Elliot. Yes, go and subscribe to my gaming channel, Flying Pig Gaming. We might be on there later. If not, I'll be on tomorrow night as well. I'm not doing that either, Jens. Sorry, lad. I hope you're good, though, Jens, mate. And everybody else in the chat, have a great one, guys. I'll see you in a bit. Thanks for watching. Piggy loves you. Stay classy. Can't wait for Man United to be back in a few days' time. Get in there. Long live United and fast end this Gash International break. Yes. Anyway, cheers for that, Paul, Miz, Wobbly Banana, Musplay, Cake Cadet, Madhouse, Miz, Andrew Tate, and everybody else as well. Piggy loves you. You can follow us on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, Twitch, and Kick at Flying Pig United. Check out the gaming channel, Flying Pig Gaming. Subscribe to this channel, Flying Pig United, and click the bell icon for notifications. And follow us in all those places, as I say, at Flying Pig United. And I'll see you on the next one. And remember, Piggy loves you. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Have a great one. And also remember, when the seagulls follow the trawler, This is because they think sardines will be thrown into the sea. Thank you very much.